Don't say 2 or 1. That was live. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I did. It's live. You go speak. You're running the game.
No, what? It's your intro to your stream, buddy.
I don't care. You're running the game. You do it.
They don't know him.
Okay. Okay, everybody. Hey, it's Dark Jack here. Back to you with another Minecraft Let's Play. Tonight we're gonna be building more onto our dirt houses. Man, I don't like those creepers. What they did last time. And you guys know that, yeah.
Oh man.
Thanks, Fluffy Kitten 69 for the dono. I appreciate it. How am I doing, Jack?
Can we please move this along?
That's pretty spot on, actually. That's usually how streams go.
Yeah. Fluffy seems to really like him.
Maybe a bit too much. Obsessive.
D&D. How about that? Let's do that. Let's do that instead.
D&D.
Yeah.
But my Minecraft Dead House expansion.
Is that like a mod pack?
Oh my god.
Hey guys, I'm back. I did a little off-cam mining, guys. So look at all the diamonds.
So we're playing D&D today, and I really hope that Gerald would take us off since it's his game, and we're gonna do that. Back to the
world. That's different from Minecraft. We're going over to tabletop RPG, but not tabletop on a tabletop on the internet. It's on Roll20. We're gonna be playing some D&D on Roll20 with a hint of D&D Beyond in there, which should be working, I think. Right?
It usually is.
It should be. It usually is. I don't see it ever failing. Unlike YouTube or anything. Anyway, we're gonna be playing part 2 or session 2 of Kingdom of Avarice. Last we left off, does anybody want to do this, or shall I?
I mean...
Got it! So last we left off, people were drinking heavily.
I was gonna say, I would do it, but I can't remember anything, because I got fucking wasted.
I don't know if you mean that in session, or...
I don't know, it's your imagination.
Which is exactly what D&D is all about! So they delivered off the goods, they went to a tavern, they got drunk, 2 of them, and they were told that, hey, just go visit around a little bit and we'll get back to you on whether or not you can meet with the elders.
So like, we took that as an invitation to get fucking smashed in the middle of the day.
Some of us did.
No, not the middle of the day, at like 7 a.m.
Yeah. As God intended.
You decided
Hanataro is not, he's not doing well in
into
life
the
right
bar, into the tavern, right as they're opening, and one guy's probably slept there.
Listen, I'm not, Hanataro isn't doing too well these days, so like, can you back off?
Yeah, I really don't,
No
I
judging,
really don't like
man.
your tone. Yeah, your tone is very disrespectful to my God.
Yeah, his God, my God, our God.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna mute the music. I'm gonna bring over to the D&D window, and that's where we're gonna be in a D&D. So anything you guys are continuing to do or doing in your time at the tavern?
No.
I'm assuming
Distance on that one.
I'm assuming both me and Hamtaro are fucking wasted.
I'm assuming
the contest.
barkeep just
He's definitely drowning.
So you're gonna clean that up, right? I'm the only one here, and you don't expect me to clean up after these 2 first thing in the morning.
I mean, it is a lot, but sure. Just stop adding more to it.
That's it. She just like stuffed your mouth.
Listen, son. Do you want some food to maybe soak some of that up?
I don't think I can stomach anything.
Yeah. That I don't know if that's a great idea.
Like, I think if I put it down, it would just come...
You think it would what?
It would do what?
You're being very disrespectful, sir.
Barkeep just
this is
kinda
gonna continue until you let it.
leaves for a little bit, and then a few moments later comes over with a mop and a bucket full of water, drops it down next to you guys. You're cleaning that up.
I hate everything. Yes, we got it. Got it from here. Thank you.
Hey, what a coincidence! I also hate everything.
And as you're kind of hurling over the countertop in your chair and the mess you've made amongst yourself.
Honestly, if it
One of the
wasn't
guard-
attached, I would have used Reginald's helmet.
Yeah, it is firmly part of my face, actually. My face.
But as you guys are kind of soaking in your own mess, one of the town guards comes in. Oh, so there you are. Well, we spoke to the elders. Pretty busy, but one of them has agreed to see you guys.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, that's great.
He will not be attending with us.
Did you guys get sick or something? Or...
Oh, they got terribly sick on the way over. I
depends.
think there might be some kind of parasite in the water.
He looks at you guys and
There's
notices
still
two
cans.
very large barrels.
Those are
Now,
unrelated.
is there any problem with like using alcohol on the job? In which case, yes, we're very sick.
I mean, he kind of looks over his shoulder. Everybody does it. I mean, come on.
Okay, no, we
It's
just got
nothing new.
drunk.
Okay, well, I mean, but it's 7 a.m.
It's
Listen,
a religious
It is
right.
rather early.
How dare you?
Oh boy.
Listen, everybody has their own problems they go through in life, man. Let me grieve the way I want to, alright?
What have you lost?
Yeah, I'll speak.
Dignity.
He looks in his
To
pocket.
that as the guy in the back just kind of wakes up for a second, takes a swig of a flask, and instantly gets knocked right back out.
Hanataro looks into his pocket. About 2 gold.
Right. So we'll be going
Well-
then.
Well, if you guys are ready, or maybe you guys need a little bit, they said that they'll meet you, but I don't know how long they'll wait. They're kind of very busy people.
I'll go ahead. They seem rather. Lyra, would you like to come with me?
Yes, please.
All right, wonderful. You two sleep it off here. Have fun.
It's hard to tell
Fun.
what Reginald
That
is.
sounds like another round.
Yeah, whatever you say, buddy.
You do whatever you want.
Bartender.
I'll sit
All
this
this
one out.
vomiting just means my stomach is empty for more.
That
Fetch
is.
me more ale and any cocaine you happen to have.
I don't think cocaine exists yet.
Not with that
Opiates.
attitude.
Sorry.
Is that a drink or is that a flat? What?
I think it's a
Anyway,
flower.
all right. Well, if you two want to come with me, I can escort you over to see one of the
Yes.
elders.
Let's go right now.
Okay. And
All right, you
immediately
kids have.
turn around and not be in this position he's in. Very awkward early evening. Yeah, mess. So you guys make your way over to what seems like a main building of sorts where meetings can take place, and in front of you is one of the guards that you were with before on your journey, and an older-ish feller sitting down on a table by himself. He's talking to the guard a little bit, and he's like, so, you fellers, you guys had the goods. This gentleman here kind of keyed me in a little bit. What is it that you exactly want from us?
Hello. Welcome. We are envoys sent here from the kingdom, just a little over the way. We wish to extend these goods as a peace offering, and hopefully that we can begin to form and protect the relationship between us that has fallen. You see, the previous king has been lost to an unfortunate demise, and the new king, has sent us personally to discuss some affairs with you and how that goes.
Yes, his most trusted associates.
Yes.
And what qualifications do you have? Because you look nothing like this man here.
Well, you see, I have worked for the previous king for over about half a decade, and naturally my seniority would transfer over to the
As
new.
you're saying that, the guard kind of looks over to him and is like, he keeps going off on this. I have no idea if he's speaking the truth.
Would you want me to make a deception check?
No.
Are you deceiving him?
I am.
Are you wrong?
I am not deceiving
No,
him,
the-
and
the
that I
elder-
work for the king.
The elder
but
is just gonna sway his hand to the guard like, shush.
I was gonna say, I was like, I'm not deceiving him in the way that I did work for the king. I am slightly playing up the role I used to play.
Mhm.
Was it like handmaiden or something?
Floor scrubber.
Floor scrubber, yeah, the royal floor
Get over
scrubber.
shoe shiner.
There's a
Anyway,
reason his nickname is Mop Bucket.
So, why in general would we want your help? Do you know the reason why we've been by ourselves?
Unfortunately, no, I wasn't briefed properly on the subject before we got here, but I'm ready and willing to listen to the. He's really trying to avoid saying like the problems of poor people. So he's just like the issues with our common man.
Fortunate, yeah.
The issues with the common man.
See, while I might not know who your new king is, I'm assuming it's still the same bloodline, am I correct?
Yes, I believe it would be his son.
Well, the grandfather there, the ruler a few rulers back, right? He decided that his father's rule was too much and that we should all be more independent. And maybe, as he kind of pauses for a moment, maybe things aren't going the best for our town right now. We overall really appreciate our independence from a tyrant.
Right. We understand that, of course. The intentions of the current kingdom are not to instantiate some sort of tyranny, but more of a cohesive symbiosis of a relationship of some kind.
And so, is your new king looking for simply an alliance, or because it's not like we're at war? What is it that you can offer us that we don't have?
Well, we offer stability in joining an allegiance and a union with the kingdom that I am from. It serves to support should people fall on tough times, and he sort of subtly gestures to the dead trees and the sick people.
Well, we might be inclined to accept further help,
That
but
is what we offer.
if I'm going to accept anything, I want to see effort. I want you and your men to find out, to be honest, what kind of happened around here. We've been stumped as the last week has been proved very odd for us. See, I'm sure you've noticed how our town may seem to you, but I promise you it is not how this town normally is.
Oh no, of course not.
You see, about a week ago, we been noticing the land decay of sorts, and we have yet to find the reason.
Elorin is looking to Lyra with that look. What the fuck?
She's just
It's like-
writing down notes.
Yeah, mentally in his eyes, he's like, a week? This happened in a week?
If you can find the reason for this, and if there's a party responsible, bring them in to us for justice, so we can deal with the perpetrator.
Of
Or
course.
perpetrators. If you
And
can
what-
find this person or persons and help restore the land, or at least stop the ones from doing this, then maybe we will see this as a good token of what your kingdom can do for us to prevent it from happening again.
Duly noted. Where did the rot begin? On what part of the town?
We've had rumors around town of this person, that person, all sorts of fingers pointed and crossed. One such rumor said it was slightly offshore. People are afraid of the graveyard. Superstition
Okay.
nonsense. We really didn't see the rot start from that direction, though, which is why we haven't bothered looking over there. But if you want to talk to people and hear their nonsense of this and that and judge your own opinion, maybe come up with a better lead than we've tried to find so far.
I find information to be rather freeing. This was wonderful speaking with you. Me and my men will get right on this. I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name.
Well, you never asked.
Right,
As they
of course.
kinda...
My apologies.
But my name is Yorgo.
I'm Elorin Quayos. Please,
I am Lyra.
Let's just settle for Yorgo for now.
that's fine by me. We will begin looking into this immediately.
Well, if that is all, and we're done here, I have a busy schedule.
Oh, of course, I don't mean
and
to keep you.
You're kind of taking up some of my time.
Right, of course. We will leave right now. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yes.
Right. I will leave with Lyra. And as we get like outside the door, the kind of like pleasantry smile sort of fades. He's just like, it's always go here, do that. Go here, do that. Okay. Let's go get the others.
From here,
Kinda-
you kind of lead.
Yeah. All right. So I have a question. Who is better to not be drunk right now?
Hanataro is currently back at the bar, mopping up his own throw up because
Right,
the
but if-
bartender has decided to be a massive bitch about it, so he's taking care of it.
No, she does feel properly justified there. But I mean, like, if I was going to stop the drunkenness on either Hanataro or Reginald, which one would be more effective?
I would.
Reginald's in a constant state of drunkenness 'cause it's part of his rights, so he's definitely used to it. Very strong constitution.
I would
Define
say
usefulness.
in terms of ability, the Crusader is probably better.
In terms
But
of abilities, we have no abilities.
But in terms of predictability and rationality, we would want to go Hanataro.
Okay. I'm going to approach Hanataro. I'm
Hanataro
going to
sneezes. Someone must be talking about me.
I place a hand on his shoulder. I'm casting Lesser Restoration, which is removing his drunkenness because I can cure a poisoned effect. And as he like comes to like full lucidity, I'm like, "All right, you have had your drinks. There's enough of that. We have a job to do again."
I don't even feel hungover.
Yeah, it's incredible. The wonderful works of the Lord and all that bullshit. Anyway, let's move.
All right, but I'm bringing you to the next party I go to.
Please, I await the day to be dragged, invited, to a party that you are throwing. And
throwing. I'm pretty sure
I
I'm
would
not
like-
even invited.
I would like to take whoever is capable, and we should probably do some investigating around the town to figure out what direction we should go in.
Honestly, there shouldn't be a change in Reginald right now.
Yeah, no, I say yes. It is I, the Reginald the Holy. I will help you
Reginald?
spread the word of Brad to the fair citizens of this land, if you so desire, my good companion.
He seems like he hasn't been drinking, actually.
No, he has. He has been doing nothing
Really?
but that since
I
we
have been
got here.
drinking like constantly.
I thought it would loosen a guy like that up. He's still as uptight as ever.
No, I think he's somehow uptight in his looseness. If that makes any sense.
It's rather jarring. I'll give him that. He's
No,
a very
he's a
uncomfortable
contradiction.
figure.
The liver of Brad guides me.
I don't think it'll be doing that longer.
No, I'm
Sign
half.
me up for that, God. Is he?
All right.
I honestly,
Wait,
I'm not sure if he's at a
Certainly, my
liver.
young lad, come here, let us commune together.
I'm not sure if he's had a transplant with a guy named Brad that just so happens to share the same name, or if he's talking in a holy sense.
Let's be honest. If your entire life was partying, you destroyed your liver, and another person gave up part of theirs to save your life, would you not consider them a martyr?
Maybe.
Exactly. Let's
I
go.
consider him an enabler, really.
My holy focus is actually my liver.
The quest for new livers.
Need one every week.
But
Just
yeah,
constantly, like replace it like a battery.
I would like to use my persuasion to try to convince people to tell me secrets about this town, specifically trying to gauge a direction on where the rot began.
All right, and where do you want to go and/or talk to? You are
Whatever-
currently at the tavern.
All right, so I'm going to leave the tavern because there's nobody here. I'm
can
going to
roll
move.
perception.
Well, you
Yeah.
got two people.
Okay, I'm going to move towards where I see the biggest concentration of people.
Would you like me to attract a crowd? I'm very good at that.
That would actually be very helpful if you could attract a
Wonderful.
crowd. That's you. Who says paladins are useless?
Hear ye, hear ye! The Lord of the church has come to spread his word. You
So-
who have fallen from the graces of the party.
So the plan is to let Reginald call forth
Yeah.
a huge,
Yeah,
a
I
huge
would like to
group of
use
people, and then talk to them to figure out some answers.
I would like to use performance to attract a crowd if I can.
Performance or persuasion, whichever you would like to do.
Both of them are exactly the same for me. So let me just make sure I actually have those written down here. Yes. I'll take performance since I don't think I'm actually.
I'm proficient in performance. If you want me to help you,
I mean, if you're, what's your bonus in performance then?
+6.
Oh, I mean, fucking, I should be helping you. I only have a 3.
Oh, okay.
I have a
whoops, my
+3
bad.
performance too.
all of my skills are really low because I don't
Okay.
have proficiency in anything that's charisma based.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
cool. Here's what we'll do, all right? We're doing a sermon for Brad. You are doing the speaking. I am playing the music.
I
And
can
that
do
is how
sword
we will
dancing.
get.
Excellent, excellent. Do you know how to play a boombox?
I know how to play drums. I assume it's somewhat similar.
Rather similar, yes.
Same
Alright,
technology,
18.
just fast forwarded.
I would also like a performance from Sir Chaddington as well.
Excuse me, that's Bradington.
Chaddington
Fuck
Bear.
out of here.
Chadsworth.
Nothing
Okay.
personal, kid.
All right. So several of the townsfolk who some are just seeming like they're passing by on their way to pick up some things here and there. A man who's trying to tie up his horse. A lot of the random townsfolk are seeing this commotion and unsure what's really going on. You kind of work up a small little crowd in front of you.
All right, wonderful. Once we have the crowd here, I'm going to
I am
playing
going to
my
continue talking about Brad.
Correct, and I'm going to start schmoozing the crowd and see if I can persuade these people into helping me out with this.
Okay. And what is it that you'd like to start saying to these people?
I'm essentially going to walk over, talk to them about like how the word of Brad, yada yada yada, and then I'm going to immediately like hard pivot into talking about the rot, where it came from, like where the running theory is on where it began, how the spread worked, just
What
that kind of
Brad can
stuff.
do for you.
Can I provide assistance to this? Since my sermon about Brad in this case is how Brad will save them from their sickness and their sorrow, and so that they can return to partying as Brad intends, so that they can return.
So your goal is to convince these people that if they sign up for the Church of Brad, they will be saved from the current
Brad will
decay
save
of
them
the
from
land.
their sickness.
That's how religion works. Yes.
That is fairly close to how
pretty much
religion
how
works.
All right.
Why do we start a cult in every game we play?
It's a good question.
We gotta
It
stop
seems
doing
very
this shit.
it seems very effective.
The Church of Brad is not
very
suddenly a
easy.
cult.
I
members
would
are
like
so
a
easy.
persuasion check.
Is that not part of my performance?
That wasn't supposed to be.
Your performance was to draw the crowd.
All right.
That wasn't
Pers-
supposed to be with advantage, but I have an ability.
You are good, I will say.
Okay, so that was actually an 18 because persuasion, silver tongue. I treat any roll under a 10 as a 10.
All right. So kind of confused. Some people, while maybe not open to the idea of the church, seem to like the idea of any help. One man in particular is voicing his opinion, kind of a side tangent of the lack of action from his town, kind of getting the crowd a little riled up in his own way. And so one of them is like, well, we would love to have help. I've heard rumors that this has all started because of that fool who from Elthir. They come from the east. They don't like our town. They're just jealous of our crops. Another one's beckoning up. No, why would it be them? They have nothing to do with us. We are independent after all. They have nothing to gain. We have different trades. Another person speaking up. Well, it must have been that fool from the cemetery. That's obviously put a curse upon our town. They're not as east. They're close by. It must have been them. They're just jealous.
Mm-hmm. So that's 2 people that have pushed me towards the cemetery. Does anybody know where the rot began?
I hear it's parasites in the water.
No. Not like the cause, like where the trees began to rot at.
The trees began to rot last week.
Yes, where? Was there a specific part of the forest that the rot began at?
In this town.
I'm going to jump off.
When someone comes forth, the case seemed to be headed south a little bit and then started to kind of circle the town before kind of reaching its center.
What direction is the graveyard in?
Well, hey, that's south too, isn't it?
That does appear to be south. All right. We thank you all for your time and your help in this endeavor. Consider the Holy Church of Brad. We are a envoy sent from the Kingdom of Avalon here to provide any assistance we can. Don't wait up for us. We will begin our pilgrimage down south to look into this situation that is affecting you all. Thank you all and have a wonderful day.
What did he say it was? My
They
audio
look
software
very
decided to
confused.
cut off right in the middle of that.
Cemetery.
Yeah, but where they the last thing I heard was where was the cemetery? Like somebody was asking that. And then the
It's
last
south.
thing I heard after
I guess
got
that's
it
south,
working
isn't
again,
it? Is what was said.
It's south. Okay, cool. So that's all I
Yes.
missed. Is south. Got it.
I'll let you know it's
Donation
on your
ware is great, except for the fact it bothers you every 6 hours. Because I didn't donate to it.
Well, how dare you?
Donate to what?
Voice meter potato.
Oh, yeah, that started popping up for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Don't
a
worry,
thing I
only
have to
4
deal
hours
with.
and 35 minutes until the next. Hey,
I am lowest amount is $10, so I'll give it up as soon as I have it.
they can sponsor me. I'll pay them then.
Yeah, but
They pay me to pay them.
But yeah, I'm gonna gather the troops together, which is literally just the 4 of us, and we are gonna begin heading south. I leave a note with one of the guards that says that we are looking into the matter. Give this to Yorgel at his earliest convenience.
That was that guy on about anyway. Bugs in the water. Everybody knows it's curses. It's always curses.
Are bugs not a curse? I think I remember something in the book about a plague of locusts.
I think you need to shut up, alright, and stick to your lane.
All right, well, I'll remember that.
All right, so the party has decided that they are currently going to go towards the cemetery.
Yes. By the way, where are the guards that came with us?
Well, you know that at least the
Dead.
quote unquote, like what uptight one, as was described, was with Yorgel.
Right.
The other one you didn't ask.
So the
We
shirts
are-
are
You have
their
no idea.
duties again, huh?
We are kind of going off book for what was asked of us, so I think we should just take the cart.
The cart is currently with the town guards being unloaded.
I was gonna say that's
But
just
we
full
could-
of goods. We can't do
could we-
anything with it.
But could we
We
take
could.
the horses?
We could, and hear
What do
me
we-
out, we could just walk.
Yeah, it's not that far.
It's a fucking village, not like
You
a
want a full
sprawling
carriage.
metropolis, you know.
I guess. This fucking... Don't you understand that I'm so rich that I can't walk in these shoes?
We'll take them off. Easy.
No. Just, no.
I will
So
suffer.
Alright,
would you
we
like
walk.
to
I'll
try
suffer
and
for
find a
looks.
horse, or would you like to
We
walk?
walk.
We're
You
walking.
gotta work out your quads, baby.
No.
That was somewhat quieter than usual.
Sorry, I was leaning back.
Shh.
That wasn't...
Don't.
Don't
No.
bring it up.
Heck,
Oh god. He's gonna talk to us about like
Anyway. So we
Well,
continue on to the cemetery.
Which
Excellent. We are headed towards the Raveyard, one of the Lord Brad's favorite
No,
places.
no. The G has fallen off of that sign.
Everyone buried there is just like tied to strings and constantly dancing.
Now this is my type of party.
It's the stage for Michael Jackson's Thriller.
So the party starts walking towards the graveyard. I would like someone to give me a what is
Perception check?
survival?
Survival.
I think that falls under.
I don't have
the-
very good
Or
survival.
would it be survival or nature? I think nature to navigate. Nature.
Okay.
Nature.
Okay.
Someone give me
That's-
a nature check.
I have a +0. Does anybody else have something better?
I have a +1.
In nature,
I have a -1.
I have a -1.
Nice. I'm very
Right, so
Reginald
you're-
is leading us.
Onwards, my good friends!
I see no
Let
downside
us
to this.
find
I
our
don't know what happened here.
destination very easily.
Ah.
We're sitting there like, yes, this is a plant of some kind.
Oh my god.
Not
So
worry, Brad will guide my steps, as he has many times when I have been intoxicated.
So somehow, the
Isn't that like all the time,
intoxicated
though?
the intoxicated one leads you guys directly through, remembering that you guys have a map and know exactly which direction to head into. That was not just straight south, but more southeast of the town. One thing you start to notice, though,
I imagine it's like
Is that-
Oktoberfest, where like you have to be drunk to remember where you fucking went.
you do start to notice, however, that while it was fairly early in the morning when you guys have left, it seems to be oddly dark.
I'm
As
gonna
if
cast light.
It's nighttime.
It
I'm still
seems
gonna
like the
cast
sun
light.
got a little shy today.
All right.
I look up at the
Attempt to
sun.
cast
Is it
light.
there? I'm gonna assume no, but you know, it's never hurts to check.
I'm sorry.
I want to look up and see if the sun is there.
No.
Where did it go?
I cast light on a thing.
Cast light on my helmet.
I cast light on Reginald's helmet.
As he becomes a beacon for you guys,
I'm
can definitely see a lot better.
I'm
Look,
also
I
gonna
couldn't see
use
anything anyway. Have you seen the holes in his helmet?
I'm also gonna use dancing lights.
So it
I
can
don't
be
light a
a
fucking
graveyard.
torch.
Yeah,
You
we can
guys
see
have an
it.
obnoxious amount of lights to help you along your journey.
Yeah, I packed torches.
As
Light them.
That's what
that was.
I'm lighting
I don't
one
know
of them,
Why that
anyway.
was louder than I thought. Wait, am I on the wrong thing here? No, I'm on the. Whoops, I was on the right one. As we will, what is your guys' kind of order here?
Well,
I
Reginald's in
understand,
front.
I
one
shall
is in the
take
front.
lead.
I'm gonna be right
As I am
behind him.
guiding.
Which one? Which one? Who's gonna be right behind him?
Me. Lyra.
All right.
And Hamtara's gonna be last to hold up the rear, assuming anything happens. Not on purpose. He's just trying not to be the first one to trip something. So
As you guys make your way to, if this is done correctly, the graveyard.
the graveyard.
The graveyard.
Z
Welcome to the
graveyard.
It's a very low. Okay, no, never mind. The resolution came in after.
Yeah, I did that
Good
too.
old delay.
This place
you
is
approach the graveyard-
spooky.
Why the fuck? Why can't I select that?
I begin to make prayers to all these people in the name of Brad by taking one chug of hard liquor for every grave I pass.
You're dead, dude.
Dead.
Well, he hasn't been so far. As you guys enter the graveyard, you notice someone standing by the. I don't
A
know what
woman!
building's
This
called.
truly is a rave!
Hold on. Easy
All
now.
it takes is to have a woman.
There's some type of chick all the way over there.
Okay, both of you have shown me that neither of you should do the talking.
What are you talking
Woman!
about?
Would you like to get down with the sickness?
Hold on.
The
Hello.
literal
Hi.
sickness in this case.
Hello.
I've heard there's a sickness.
Please shut the fuck up.
We will be boogieing till we can't no more.
I think we should stop moving forward.
You get a very puzzled look by this woman, who then kind of, can I help you, gentlemen?
Yes,
Probably.
we were coming over here to look into some odd descriptions of occurrences going around here. You wouldn't happen to know anything about a rot that is completely taking over the surrounding villages, would you?
Yes, there have been rumors. Those people in town would like to blame anyone for their issues. Of course, they
Did you
point
do
the
it?
fingers towards the person who keeps the graveyard intact. You know, of their loved ones and their family, friends.
Right.
So, of course, they immediately go to, oh, it's a curse.
Well, I don't know anything about this area. I'm merely coming in to look up on some of the things. If you had to make a guess, who would it be?
Yeah, where would you point your finger specifically?
I don't really like pointing my fingers at anybody in particular.
Please, it's quite all right. No ill will come to anyone if you're wrong.
What?
Well, just kill them.
From
Unless
my
you-
history, from what I've seen, I believe things started up the north of town, not anything to do with me. And then I've been there a few times. Seemed what a while ago something it started. I don't know.
I would like to
Insight
use
check.
my battle sense to size up this warrior in front. No, it's probably not a warrior, but I am
If-
doing an insight check as well.
Go
I'm
ahead and
doing an
roll an
insight
insight. Go ahead.
It's 21.
Are we gonna gloss by the broken coffin over here?
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Ooh, 3. Or I'm sorry, no, that's just 2. But Hanataro got a 21, so that's pretty neat.
Jack, you definitely notice that there's something that she's not saying, something that's not right here.
Of course not. Everybody lies. I lie every time I speak. Anyway. So I like whisper into the. I'm pretty sure it's an elf. I think they said they were an
Ask
angel
Mark.
or something.
Yeah.
Who cares? I whisper into her ear.
Is boy, we are hitting every mark today.
Say, it appears to me that she's not speaking the whole truth.
I nod. It appears to me that you may be mistaken on your recollection of events. Can you run me by
Could you
what you
please
said
stop
happened?
bullshitting the fuck out of us, as they say?
Right. I'm
sorry?
extending a service. I am giving you another chance to not lie to me.
I'm sorry. Why would I be lying to you? I told you what I know.
I'm sure there are many reasons. I can think of.
Hanataro hangs back a little bit, realizing the scene looks like it's about to get very, very violent. Probably not because she started it.
The reason is that I highly suggest that you begin speaking the truth, and I'm going to cast suggestion.
Okay.
Oh shit, you know, it's magic.
You know magic?
I've used it, and I already.
It's a wisdom save against a 14.
Okay. Why am I not seeing suggestion on your page?
Oh, I don't have suggestion. I have charm person. Whoops. I'm not going to be casting suggestion. I'm going to be casting charm person. Whoops. Haha. My bad.
Okay, so you're attempting to charm them.
Yes, I mistakenly assumed that. Of course, I grabbed charm person or a suggestion, and then I just clicked second level spell slot, and then you said that, and I scrolled over, and I was like, nope.
Well, you need to be within 30 feet.
We'll just move up then. Forehead.
Yeah, okay.
I'll move up too.
You get moved two or
Yeah, there we go.
1.5 squares. There you go. All right.
Minotaur's gonna back up a
And so
back
they're gonna
line
make a wisdom saving throw then.
Yes.
Is that?
He leans smugly on the tree. I think this is a tree. It might be a bush. It's
I'm
hard to
not
tell when they're
100%
top down like this.
All right. They are charmed.
All right. So then I will smile as I feel the effect work, and I'm like, honestly, you can trust me. You can tell me exactly what happened. I'm a friend to you. You know me.
You know what?
A friend.
Of course.
Oh, a friend. So you must be with. Oh,
Right,
of course. So then,
Yeah.
well, if you're a friend, then you should know what's going on.
Exactly, but I need a status report on how things have been going. Bring
Oh,
me up to speed real quickly.
well, then everything's been going smoothly. I've been doing my part just as requested, and the town is, the resources are dying off, and everything seems to be all set for them to go along with the new king's plan, just as asked of me. Make them
Right.
desperate enough to
Of course.
accept help from the king. What?
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello. Don't mind my friend. He's in a bit of an odd situation lately. His helmet was stuck to his.
I would like you guys to kind of retract just a little bit.
Yeah, but I will say his helmet was unfortunately stuck to his head with solvent glue and cannot be removed.
And it's also brightly glowing.
Yes, he's having a bit of a weird day.
Ah, yes. Is there anything else you need from me?
Yes. You said the new king's plan.
As they kind of shake their head a little bit, as if they're unsure, kind of fighting back a little bit. But yes, the king's plan, the one we all know, the one we're here to do.
Correct.
Unite the towns, right?
Under the glory of our king.
Yes.
Yeah,
Is
tell
that
me.
not what we're trying to do here?
Oh, of course. Tell me, how secure are you in your plans to allow the rot to continue? Do you foresee any circumstance where the rot would stop?
Whenever the job's done, I can stop what I'm doing.
So it's contingent on you. Is this correct?
I mean, yeah, I just have to go and tell the word to my contact, and everything will be all set.
Wonderful.
I kind of back off a little bit to get close to Lauren, and I'm just like, what do we do in this situation? This is kind of above our pay grade.
This is definitely above our pay grade, but mountains are conquered by those who are not afraid to climb.
I'm sorry. Are we mountain climbing now?
In a sense.
I'm sorry. So do you guys know if the town has accepted the help yet? Are they willing to join the cause?
They have indeed accepted help, and they're willing to join.
Oh, that's lovely. So
Yes.
That's great news, then.
Of course it is.
So, is there anything else I can help you with?
Oh, well, after the agreement has been signed, I hardly think that we need to keep the rot around, don't you?
I was just told to keep it going, and until the paperwork was signed, and we had their allegiance.
Of course. Well, it's
been signed. Yep.
Yeah.
We're good to go.
It's
time to undo the rot. Yeah.
Like, my God, that's a lot of signature.
Undo. Well, I mean, it'll It'll take a few days. It should grow kind of naturally back.
Understandable. And the work of magic is always something that needs this care and touch.
Eh,
I am going to cast message to Lyra and just say, charm person only lasts an hour.
Yeah. And then they remember that they were charged.
And then they remember that they were charmed.
There's also the. I kind of just speak up. So you said like it's gonna take a couple of days to undo it, or it's just gonna take a couple of days for the force to return back, or like how long will it take to undo the thing?
3 or 4 days, and the magic should undo itself, and everything should be right as rain.
Right, of course.
Right.
Are you personally required to undo the magic, or is it something you need to upkeep, and without you it would just fall apart?
Well,
Very
That's-
surreptitiously asking if we could just murder her.
Kind of one and the same, isn't it?
It's okay.
Yes, it is.
I take 50 feet of rope out of my bag, and I kind of just walk up behind her and start. I attempt to try to tie her hands. No, don't worry. It's just part of procedure. You know how it is. The handbook and all that.
So as soon as one of me or my allies engage in a hostile action against them, the charm person drops.
In that case, let me tackle her, and I'll grab her before she realizes it.
All right. Then make me a strength check.
Well, does this? I'm assuming the grapple would go off, and then
she has to
would
contest though.
She still gets to contest. All right. Let me see.
She was basically considering us as like homies, and then you just tried to grab her. And I think
I was just trying to give her a hug.
Yeah,
man.
I think no matter how chill you are with someone, if they just suddenly start to grab at you, you're gonna resist.
13. That's not with advantage.
Yeah, unfortunately, Hanatara does not know how magic works, so he just kind of is going with the flow at this point. Now, if it was suggestion, maybe it would be a lot easier to do this, but just
If it was suggestion, we would have had 8 hours, but your boy forgot to grab suggestion.
I do have
you
a 5 to
successfully grapple,
athletics.
and
Oh, okay.
as you grapple her, you kind of also bump into Hamtaro over there.
Hey, wait on a second. How'd you change my name? That's pretty
As
bad
she's
fumble
like,
there.
"Excuse me, what are you doing? Get off of me! What is?
So
Wait a
sorry,
minute.
my dear, but
Have you never been to a kidnapping before?
you see,
How I handle all of my
unfortunately,
women.
Get out of my graveyard!
I have plans that supersede the king. All right, his alliances mean poultry to me. It's going to be much better to return there as the man who destroyed the witch who was causing this cursed rot to the land. You see, it looks better optically for me.
I'm sorry. Is that not?
Excuse me?
I was kind of unclear on what the morality scale we were on, but no, it seems like we're much further down than I thought.
Morality scale? You killed a man in cold blood just yesterday.
Hey, listen, he was trying to rob me.
Was he? I don't think we ever double checked on that.
But they
Yeah,
were
he
trying
had
to
a
kill us.
note.
That was pretty straightforward.
I don't recall.
Wait,
I'm
are you telling me
I'm
that
just
I can
trying
take
to-
a swing at you, and you won't think I'm attacking you?
It depends.
Wait, hold on
Depends
a
if you
second.
remember.
It's like we're just kind of surrounding her at this point, having this conversation. Like, are we the good guys in this scenario, or are we not? I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Of course we are the good guys. We want what's best for the better of this entire kingdom.
No, see, it sounded like you wanted what was best for you in the entire kingdom.
I am part of the kingdom.
If I just happen to be the most fit ruler, then so be it.
Yeah, it's really, I'm just letting the chips fall where they may. If I'm better at outsmarting certain people than other ones are, then that's not my fault. The king seems like he's down to let people rot and starve.
Yes,
It kinda
same
looks
as
like that.
you.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm putting an end to the rotten
Oh my
starvation.
god, it's fucking... Barely
Well, regardless,
is-
lady, you haven't been properly upkeeping these graves in the name of the Holy Lord Brad.
That's another
That's-
problem.
That's another thing. I wasn't sure exactly how zealot we were going either. So I'm honestly just trying to fit the mood of the group here. You know, I'm just.
You're not... Who are you people?
Technically, we were hired by the same people.
Reginald the Holy, he
All
who
right.
speaks for the Lord Brad,
This
may
is-
the
this is-
Lord be upon him.
Shit.
This is gonna
Elorin,
happen.
Elorin Quayos, personal advisor to the former king and usurper of the next king. Should he force my hand that direction?
He's not that strong. Don't worry about it.
It's not. No, I'm not worried.
That was the quietest you've been like all week.
Fucking hell, that's not...
All right, just so that way I know that we're clear, we should probably also ask Lyra. Hey, Lyra, what's your weigh in on this?
She wouldn't have actively attacked her, but if it gives us the same beneficial results, she's okay.
Hey, now we're not
Just-
attacking her. We are arresting her.
I think she's.
I am the only
I think
cop.
she's attacking us.
We're literally all under the employ of the guards. We're not
Exactly.
cops, but we're
But that's the problem. If we bring her back, the king would be. He sent her here.
well, yeah, the king, not the king of this place, the king of
Yeah,
our
but
place.
exactly.
So we bring her.
We could bring. her
Are we
back.
burning her at the stake, or are we giving her to the village
not a
elders?
witch.
My plan is not to burn
Oh,
her
she's
at the
she's
stake.
doing magic. She's a witch, obviously. Like, just look at her.
I do magic. I'm not
Really
a witch.
a warlocktress.
Is that what they say? I don't think that's what they. I don't
Also,
think there's.
That's not a
I
thing.
think it's
no.
pretty gender
real
neutral.
quick, just to be perfectly clear, you guys do not see any name on the turn order.
No, I see my own.
Correct.
Yeah, just ours.
All right, I'll try and fix that next time then. That's still not doing what I thought.
It's okay. We didn't
Uh,
ask her name, so technically.
We didn't have to
Oh,
ask
no,
the
I'm-
name.
I'm-
We're old friends.
All right.
In a way, I am very glad that it did not do, or that does not show names, because it is showing up something that's not what it's supposed to be, and I don't want you guys confused.
Okay, well, it's. I'm just
But
trying to figure out exactly what our goal here is, because honestly, mine was a paycheck, and it seems like we were supposed to let this go through.
Our goal here is to strengthen our alliance with the neighboring town.
Yes,
through
yes, and
the
this would
act of-
technically work, which
No,
you
but-
said.
Our job was to assist with the removal of the rot so that they would be in a more favorable light to be making negotiations.
Well, technically, we weren't supposed to do that either. We were just supposed to bring the goods. So, like,
Again, mountains are
So
conquered by those
here
who are not afraid to climb.
Is the
yeah, again with the
video
mountain climbing, I didn't bring any
option
spikes.
here. Here's the left-right option that is on the player's screen.
I don't see one.
The choice in front of you seems to be, bring her in to Yorgel, who requested, kill her and stop the rot, or secret option 3 that's not on your screen, or whatever the fuck you guys decide. But that
This is
seems to be
true.
the two obvious choices. Or I
I
think
mean, we could just let her continue doing what she's doing. That's also something we could do.
No,
It's like I'm
If
holding the
that's in
rope.
the
I haven't
chart-
even tried to wrap it around her yet. I'm just
It-
kind of like holding it in my hands. Like,
Okay,
what are we
we can-
doing here? All right.
I'm not
Disrespecting
willing.
the dead.
I'm not willing to let people rot and starve. Are you?
Yes,
No.
absolutely. But once they're
But
dead,
I-
they need respect.
But I feel like it's gonna stop anyway.
It's going to stop
Regardless.
after other people die.
That's true. That is true. Is that gonna happen? I actually look and point to her. Is that gonna happen? Is that how that happens? Is that the plan?
what is happening?
That's a good
You're on
question.
top
I
of me
honestly have
still?
lost
Can you get
track
off?
at this point. Yeah.
I'm pointing out that your entire plan, apparently under guise of the king, was to allow this place to reach a spot of desperation, which one only reaches after people die from starvation and the rot that you bring upon this land.
It's really not a very good plan when you think about it.
I don't
No.
really like it, to be fair. I feel like I could just as easily be on the receiving end of that, and I don't feel comfortable about that.
Yeah, I feel like this is a progress that we can't allow to continue.
Well, I suppose if before anything else happens, if you want to make a final persuasion check
All right,
or intimidation.
I
Yeah,
will
my
use persuasion. I'm College of Eloquence. That's what we do.
Can I help him with intimidation since I am currently holding her?
I'm making
Go
a
right ahead.
persuasion, not an intimidation.
I do have a 4 intimidation.
As the judge, I will allow it.
I'll assist.
So roll with advantage.
That's an 18 because College of Eloquence.
All right. Look, I don't know who you guys are. Are you here as part of the plan or not? Did the king send you here?
Technically, yes.
Yes.
Well, the king sent us to the village. We sent ourselves here.
This is part of the village, technically, isn't it?
I think
mean,
it's a
yes.
little bit on the outskirts.
Shoot, it belongs to that
Yeah,
town,
yeah,
technically.
yeah.
Even if it's used throughout the kingdom.
Listen, am I stabbing her or am I not stabbing her? I need to know,
Don't
all
stab
right?
her yet.
That seems like her decision.
Look, the plan was let the town rot, make them desperate enough to sign the treaty.
Yeah, so
Once
we
that's
got
done-
that bit.
Yeah, and once that's done, I'll let the land heal.
How many have to die before they become desperate?
I think
As
they're
far
already
as I know,
desperate.
no one's died. It's only been a few days.
It's only been a week. How long do
Yeah.
you think that it'll take to truly break their spirit?
I was just told as long as it takes until they sign.
Technically,
Exactly,
they
which
already
means
sent some people, so I mean, like...
they're already
I
ready
mean-
to deal with this problem.
Were you the part of the troop that's supposed to bring them goods and to sign the treaty? Is that not
Oh,
correct?
yes, that's
Oh,
us,
yes,
that's us.
yes,
We were
of course.
doing that.
There was a
Mhm.
treaty.
So, then go have them sign the treaty. What's there else to do? Can you get off me?
No!
Well, we need the rot to stop.
No, listen, there's some highway falutiny over here, and I'm trying to figure out exactly which side of it I want to stand on, so if you can just hold
What
pretty there for a
happened
second.
is the king has enacted essentially what is a siege campaign to a non-hostile entity without a formal declaration of war, and is willing to allow young and the elderly to die from starvation unless we do something.
Yeah, but...
The person
But...
who talks to me that represents the king said, whatever it takes, we want this to
You are
go through.
responsible for your
This-
own actions.
Yeah,
not the
this
king.
it seems.
Okay,
Perhaps these are things
to be
that I'm
fair,
okay with.
God judges
This
you.
isn't... I just want to be left alone.
Well, perhaps
They
you should apply the
are
same
not
logic
really-
to others around you.
They are not really putting me in much of a choice here.
And you're not really giving us much of a choice either.
I do this, or it's curtains for me.
Well,
I vote we kill
You
her
get
now.
kittens?
She's clearly a little. She's clearly not a Stacy, as we in the church like to call them.
I
I don't
hate
know what
your
that
church,
means.
but considering the circumstances, I think I understand what you're putting down. We were told to bring her back alive, so I think that's what we will do.
Well, technically, we were just told to figure out the hell's going
As-
on. We figured out what the hell is going on, and we can bring her back, I
In a
guess.
panic. In a panic. It seems like some smoke starts arising from behind you and kind of covering the area.
Oh, shit.
I don't like smoke. There's
That's-
probably a forest fire. We should get inside. Wait, no, that's not what you should do in a forest fire. Never mind. Sorry.
No, that's a terrible idea.
No. A moment passes and you realize you have no grip on this woman anymore.
Oh no,
She disappeared.
where is she?
God damn it, she's magic.
As Arrow.
Ah, fuck.
She
We
is-
should have stabbed her when we had the chance.
No longer
Honestly,
there.
our turn in initiative order hadn't come up yet.
That's true.
Well, shit. Well, now what?
Like,
Oh no, I found her.
found her. There she is.
Get her!
She yells down from the roof. I don't know what's going on with you imbeciles. You seem to not understand the plan. I don't even know if you're part of this plan, but I am through dealing with you. Me being turned in is not part of the plan. That is not what I agreed upon.
Well, it seems
As
that we are.
she kind of snaps her fingers, and once again, smoke seems to cover her, and she disappears.
Well,
But
should have
at
made
the
a
same
deal with the
time,
devil then.
an uneasy feeling swoops around you.
Guys,
As
I have an uneasy feeling.
The smoke kind of seems to encase the graveyard a little bit.
I would like to use Divine Sense.
Well, I don't think you'll need to. You can use your eyes. As I look around and see the monstrosities in front of us.
It seems these odd beings of smoke or something starts to take figure and form.
Anybody's eyes
And-
playing tricks on? I think I might still be drunk.
All I can see is
No,
the
I
blinding
need to
light from my
make-
helmet. out in
I
front.
took care of that.
Oh yeah, like shines from the inside too, doesn't it? Because the whole object is shining. They're like getting blasted.
Uh,
Oh god damn it.
Whoops, wrong way. All right, and then I'm gonna
But
take.
these guys seem like undead and or fiends.
they look undead, definitely.
They look
Cool.
like blood clots, but if they were shadow instead.
As weird noises, like sort of ethereal, misty shadow noises occur
It's like a
from them.
Rorschach test. It's like, Dad? Sorry.
As let's see, what is their thing there? Seeing how it is their turn, let me give it in the proper window for this. One of the shadowy figures approaches and attempts to make an attack. I'm assuming that does not hit. Because I know you guys' ACs.
Yeah, we
Reasonable.
we built our AC a little good this
We
time
did.
around.
Yeah, we did. You know what, guys? We did good on
Yes.
AC.
The shadow.
Yeah, we
Okay,
probably
that one
shouldn't
will
have.
hit.
We probably shouldn't have spoken or said words.
And oh, that is a big old description there.
Oh no.
You take
Yikes.
13 necrotic damage,
All right, noted.
and your strength is reduced by 1d4. And again, it is not going to hit.
No,
Second
it,
Don't
was-
hit.
it didn't have advantage, so yep, we're good.
And does not hit.
I mean, that's an 8, a 6, and a 7, and then a 23.
Yeah.
You got
Sure.
one capable being and none of the rest.
I feel like
All
that's the same as our group.
All right, okay, simmer down. That's
All right. It is your turn.
Lyra.
Lyra's turn.
Lyra's turn.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you with the face.
I do have that. I'm gonna bonus action rage. And then I'm just gonna attack. Just full confidence.
Come,
You got
do
this.
it. Do it.
Alright.
I think that's the right call. I think that's what we want to do here.
Should I? I don't. I don't want to give them reckless attack, so I'm just
I
gonna
wouldn't, yeah.
go once.
Not if they're gonna lower your strength score.
Yeah.
14.
Hits.
Oh. 5 damage.
+2 because you're raging.
Plus
Alright, is he
2.
raging?
One.
I'd probably be mad. I'd probably be a bit miffed about the situation.
That's fair.
Understandable. Have a great day.
Why didn't we just kill her? I shout
Is there
out.
anything else?
I was trying to get to a position where we could solve things without bloodshed.
That one now has disadvantage to hit anything but me.
All right. I don't think they're going to be doing anything else but that. So,
Yeah, it's fair.
But
though.
yeah, that's my turn.
all right.
All right.
Reginald.
I have seen these unholy fiends before me. And I'm gonna move right over here, around this guy, and I am going to.
I will say this: as you're kind of moving around him, you seem to have bumped into him, but going right through him.
Okay, nice. But she attacked her with an axe, right? It's just an axe. It's not a magical axe.
Not in the slightest.
Yeah,
Okay,
and so that is weird as shit.
nice. I am going to call forth the power within my liver, and I'm going to turn the unholy, which means each fiend or undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet, which should be all of them, must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failure, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
Talk about useful.
One more time.
They all need to make wisdom saving throws, DC 13, or be turned.
And
As-
turned is
You're afraid, and you have
Yeah.
to run in the other direction. So on their turn, they would all have to run.
All right. So let's.
What's your DC, by the way?
13.
Alright.
It's not the best, but I'm assuming at least one of them will fail, probably, hopefully. These guys are not known for their wisdom.
I mean, one of these out of the fight for a minute is good enough for me. Also, by the way, I forgot that Aasimar are resistant to necrotic damage, so I took 6 damage and not 13.
Humans, unfortunately, take the full brunt of it, so...
Yes, they do. But I told you I was an
and
angel.
how far do they have to move?
As far as they can.
All right. Well, let me just double check how. Okay.
It just
Let me
zooms
just,
off.
I need a Lauren. Lauren gets an
Yes.
opportunity of attack.
I will not take it,
Oop.
because if I took it and I actually hit and damaged him, it would undo the turn.
I gotta move the screen on this side because it's away from you, right?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
directly away from me. As far as logically possible.
Yeah, they're not afraid of me, so
Um,
they're not like moving from the group. They're just moving from him.
Right.
Yes, my glowing helmet and glowing liver. You can see just like the outline of my liver through my armor and chest piece is just glowing a bright
Be like a fucking MRI.
And
Yeah, exactly.
this one's gonna move over here.
It's been powered up by all the alcohol I drank earlier.
And
I still have my torch lit from
How
earlier.
many of them made their wisdom saves?
hang on.
Is it?
And Jack, would you like to take an opportunity?
No, I think if it's running away from me,
Bada bing.
it can have its life. I guess it's on life.
And
No.
yeah, we got a nat 20.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, so one of them saved. Great.
One of them safe.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
This lasts one turn. So
Wait, 1 turn? I thought it was 1 minute.
Sorry, 1 minute. Sorry, that's my bad. It is indeed for 1 minute. I read the incorrect thing.
Okay.
A minute's a very long time in combat, though. We could just straight up run
Very
away.
long time.
It is 10 rounds that these people are noping the fuck out.
And the best part is I can do this over and over and over again every turn, and just till that nerd doesn't get a 20.
Well, it
There's no
costs
way
Channel
that's not on
Divinity.
Avarice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you only have one cast of that.
At 3rd level, yeah, I think you only have 1 Channel Divinity. Per short rest, though.
Yeah. That's true.
Oh.
Yes.
I would like to point out a slight mishap.
What's that?
They're immune.
They're immune.
Yep.
They're
But-
immune to fears?
Yep.
Ooh.
So
They're
my
not-
bad.
They're not feared. They're not feared. They're turned. It's a
It's-
different status.
Is it?
But it's a frighten.
It is not a frightened. It is a turned. It's a different status. Like it doesn't say like they are affected by fear. It's they are turned.
But what is...
On a failure, it is turned for 1 minute until it takes damage. I can look at the rules for turning, but it's definitely because I'm pretty sure all undead are immune to fear, as far as I'm aware.
Well, they are scary, so.
Yeah. The logic here is impeccable.
I looked it up, and all I got was, like, how to get over your anxiety, so I'm gonna put 5e in
Same.
there.
How to turn anxiety?
Turning is not fear.
Oh,
There you go.
See,
yeah,
I
that
put-
would make
okay.
sense.
See, when I have a question about D&D, because a lot of the terms are fucking you'll get whatever, just put 5e in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
But yeah, no,
Cool.
turning is not fear.
Okay. For a second there, I was like, shit.
However, they are immune to turning, so
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That's my action. So
Okay.
I would have gone. See, that's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 in that direction towards the last remaining one, and that is all. You who remains prepared to be smitten by my... Yes, it's a blade!
Smitten means something else.
moat.
Did I stutter?
You did.
He's gonna
You
fall in love
actually,
with
you
my
did
sword.
actually stutter. You were trying to figure out whether or not it was a sword or not.
Well, listen
How
up.
embarrassing.
No, I mean, he's got you there. You did stutter, actually.
God, what-
Imagine
Honestly,
having
I'm
a
just, I'm just
It's
kind of,
Weird
alcohol.
question to ask,
I
but you
blame the
definitely did
alcohol.
that.
I blame
Just
Honestly,
to confirm, you are all set
even
with your
in the
turn.
moment,
Yes.
to moment combat, we're still arguing with each other. I swear to God.
Manamura.
I think you got that
Emphasis
right.
on the man.
No, it's Momura. It's oh, never. You know what? It doesn't matter.
Manamune.
All right.
Metamucil.
I take my action to dash up to it, and then
NyQuil.
I action surge, so that way I can still attack.
You sound like the Smash announcer. NyQuil.
NyQuil!
Yeah, I'm
A
just
new
gonna go
challenger
ahead.
approaches.
I'm just gonna. Oh my god! I'm just gonna throw out 2 attacks, so I'm gonna use my action and bonus action. So Kazi no Tatsujin is gonna slam down into it. +6.
Nice. Too.
It's not a magical weapon by any means, so it's just I'm
That's
pretty
okay.
sure I got out
Roll
of
damage.
out of a mall, and I just named it that.
Roll damage.
All right, let's see here. It's a D8 plus 4. 9 for
Alright.
that first one. 9 slashing damage. And then bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and slash at it with Loretta.
Okay, hang on a sec.
Oh, okay.
Does not hit.
Well, I mean it's a +6, so does it still
13.
not hit? 13?
No, 13 hits. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh, cool. It's
Nice
max
to-
damage,
Nice.
so that's
12?
12 points of more. That's 12 more points of slashing damage. So he just kind of he just walks up and just goes to the slash at it and just goes, okay, this is how you kill the undead, and then realizes it's not dead yet. It's a 2-step process. It'll take some time.
You have absolutely no idea if what you're doing is doing anything.
Yeah, so I'm slashing it. I think I'm doing something. Wisps of it are going off into the air.
All right, sure.
Just stall it a little while. The holy power of Brad will take care of it.
The only thing you can tell is it just looks mistier, as if it's harder to see.
You know what? That's how you know it's working. I end my turn.
All right. Hey, Lauren.
1 second.
No.
I have to look at the thing.
Well, you don't get the second.
We don't exactly have a whole lot of time. We just got a minute before those things come back, so we got to take care of this one and skedaddle.
I think it's a lot of time, actually.
It's an IRL done it.
It hasn't even been 6 seconds yet.
I don't know. And we've been talking a lot. You really think?
All right.
Okay.
I am going to use my action to summon my Radiant Soul form, which is to send out the giant angel wings, and I am going to fly up 30 feet, and I am going to, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word on myself.
Not this one.
Notable.
There we go.
You didn't take any. You took some damage.
Yeah.
Yes, and I've got all of it back now.
Okay. So that's also happening right there. I don't know if you guys looked up yet.
That's my whole turn. I have transformed into an angelic being. I have risen 30 feet into the air, and I have given myself a pep talk.
More,
My neck and a helmet. Do you think I have the capability of looking up?
The entities around you, specifically the one that did run away from you, seems to kind of wince a little bit.
Yep.
But you're not sure.
Hanataro looks at the spectral cops, the divine paladin, the apparently an angel. That's happening. And just looks at his basic ass Walmart swords and is just.
You came in here as the human fighter, didn't you?
I think I might be a little bit above my pay grade here. Just a bit more.
Mountains are
than the
conquered by
rest.
those who are not afraid to climb.
Just so I understand what happened correctly, they had to run away, but don't want to attack specifically one person?
They
Well,
have
yes.
to
I mean, they can't
run
get
away
closer.
from me as far as possible every turn.
Huh.
Do they remake the save every
No.
turn, or?
They are turned for 1 minute on
Okay.
failure, so no.
All right. So they're essentially out of the fight.
Assuming we can kill this guy in less than a minute.
We just keep missing for like the next round.
10 turns, like, god damn it!
Yeah, that's why. Well, one, they had some pretty bad saves because it's only a DC 13. That's not exactly the hardest thing to hit.
I mean, again,
So-
the undead are not known for their wisdom.
It's almost like
Apparently
Turn
not.
Undead was meant for that specific issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like being in the graveyard as a paladin is kind of like...
Hang on, I gotta
My
make a
hope-
roll real quick.
It's like throwing a pest exterminator
Now-
at a house full of mice. You know, it kind of works out.
Well,
Now,
they have to have
I wanna-
equipment, but
Quick question. To Lauren, when
Yes?
are you admitting any sort of light?
Yes. Hold on, let me check.
I got a torch. I did kind of drop it on the ground to draw
You have a
those
flying
swords.
speed. You deal an extra radiant damage. Glimmer. You can use your action, causing your eyes to glimmer, and 2 luminous incorporeal wings. So the wings give off light, not me. But yes,
The wing give a light.
I give off light in the sense of the full form.
How much light are you emitting?
It's
Do you
not a lot. I know that it's
Oh.
not a lot.
It presumably would be less than the light spell on my helmet.
Yeah, it would just be like I assume probably like 5 feet off of me is light.
Okay.
Wait. Do my dancing lights do something?
They are just lights.
Well, I was,
They're dancing.
I was asking because
for-
he was asking about how much light
I am assuming the dancing lights are still near you.
around me. Yeah.
Then, at least for the one that's near you, no effect.
Cool.
Or at least nothing of what I'm trying to get at right now.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
All right, so then I guess they take this turn to keep away from the other one as they.
But there's still one that is not turned. He can make a swing.
Correct. I'm guessing. Hang on. Boop. And this one is gone.
Pagu.
Well, that was the one representing all of them, wasn't it? I can't see its turn order anymore.
Whoops.
So
We did it,
I'm gonna let me just mark this one with a big X, just to mark that hey, that's not there. And this one moves here. Hang on. I guess it wouldn't be there, would it?
It could be like one down, two or three down.
I have a feeling that my attacks aren't actually doing anything against this thing.
No.
Do you have any
Correct.
idea
Don't worry
how
about
much
it.
radiant damage I do against undead? Like, do you have
It
any
is-
idea?
It is way over here. But I suppose the only thing that matters now is just the one single guy. To which
We are drastically unqualified, and somehow we are killing this.
What do you mean drastically unqualified? Have you seen the Church of Brad?
Yes, and I stand by my statement.
I mean,
also,
I haven't seen the
jump into the
actual
river.
physical church. If that's what you mean.
That's another 6.
he misses.
Killing it.
And then he will attempt to move technically through you or around, however you'd like to chalk this up. Go ahead, and if you want to make an opportunity of attack,
Go for it, Lyra. Heat 'em.
I was told to, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna reckless attack. Actually, I'm gonna reckless attack.
It's you can only do that before the roll.
It's fine. It's fine.
You can only do it on your turn.
It's fine.
as he will move. Hang on.
Hanataro could make a attack of opportunity as well.
Go ahead.
Depending on where he's
Yep.
moving, I might be
All
able to
right,
as well.
I'm gonna go ahead and do. That's a 10.
Nope.
Ooh.
Alright.
You're all incredible.
Look, not all of us can fly into the sky, my guy.
Not all of
I'm
us
aware.
are half angel or whatever the fuck you are.
It's just divine right, all right?
That's what an angel is.
Exactly.
And Lyra, it's your turn.
It's running away from us.
In the immortal words of a very wise man, get they ass.
I'm pretty sure it's not going to be able to. I don't think it's actually going to help us if we actually even
Does
catch
it-
it.
Does it have an ass?
It
will.
Metaphorically.
It has a very kind of humanoid figure.
Yeah, you can see where the ass would be.
I just
It'll
ran
have
all the
it.
way over here.
It's a lot of smoke and mist.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Another
That's my
9.
turn. That's my turn.
Does
Thank
not
you.
hit. All right, Reginald.
All right.
By the power of Brad! I'm gonna charge up right here.
I was 100% sure he was going to say Grayskull.
I mean, bruh. I thought
be out of
about
character.
it, but yeah. And I am going to go ahead and let me just make sure the fucking thing that I can do.
What the fuck?
Yeah, okay, it's smite, but I can do it whenever I want as long as I have a spell slot. We're good. So I will attack with my long sword.
All right.
That'll be a 19, which hopefully will hit.
Go ahead and try and roll damage.
And I will expend a spell slot to make this a divine smite, dealing an extra 2d8 radiant damage, plus an extra 1d8 against undead or fiends, so an extra 3d8 damage. Radiant damage. So that'll be 9 quote-unquote normal damage.
There's nothing
And
normal about
9
it.
radiant damage.
Mm-hmm. And then you said another something? Or was that all
That's
three of
perfect.
those?
I included it.
Yeah, that's including the extra D8.
I got a 1 and a 2, so.
I will say this. As you attempt to swing at him, it does not look very pleased and kind of dissipates.
Brad has spoken!
Well, we got him.
Is no longer there.
I think we should begin looking for the Gravekeeper. She's probably around here.
And
Out of here. If this
I
is the combat,
suppose
could we take a could we take a
combat
short
is
break?
over. I'm sorry?
Could we take a short break at this moment?
If that is what you choose to do so.
Yeah, I mean, like in real life.
Oh, yes,
Oh.
yes.
Yeah.
We can.
May Brad have
Alright.
mercy on the souls of these
So,
departed.
I would
Blah,
like
blah, blah, et cetera, et cetera.
I would like to look in this cabin or something to see if I can find anything, like a ritual that needs to be done, like something that we can do.
I should probably
Well,
tell you guys
do.
that we don't have a whole lot of
I will
time.
ask this.
Huh?
When we left off after, like before the break, it was asked about a short rest.
No, I was
So I asked-
talking about.
Oh, that's
Real
what.
life.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Real life.
So, just to be clear, you're not short resting in game.
No.
No.
But
Okay.
I should probably also point out something here that what if those things come back? Because I
No.
don't know if that paladin thing you did would last for a whole lot of time.
It doesn't matter. We just need to do a quick toss over of this place, and if there's nothing we can do here, then we'll go. And if we have to do something here, we have to stay here.
That's
Well,
we'll just come back.
At a combat, a minute can go pretty quickly.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And then even more time for them to actually show back up here. So like,
I'm
We
just
should
gonna
probably
keep
get the hell outta
raging
here.
by attacking the dirt.
You have to do damage. If you're not doing damage, it doesn't matter.
No,
I have
you
to
just
attack
Oh, really?
you just have to make an attack.
if I am hit or being hit.
Kill or be
Listen,
killed.
I would like to stick around just as much as you guys and look at and steal her shit, but like
Great, then we can do that.
We don't have time.
Yeah, wonderful. Then you clearly don't want to do it as much as I do.
Be
Or-
quick! I shall consecrate these
Consecrate.
grounds.
I
Actually,
fucking-
let me make this easier
I
on
will-
ourselves. And I'm gonna
Okay.
cast Sanctuary.
What shall you be doing right now?
I am
I
looking.
see you floating.
Yes, flying. In,
roof?
well, not to the roof. I'm trying to get inside.
Inside. Okay.
I relight my
Do,
torch.
You can freely open the door.
I can. Awesome. Then I will go inside and I will look around to try to find anything that like suggests how we can stop this ritual, or if she's prevented from continuing to do this ritual, just something like that.
I believe she had said
Make
that
an
someone
investigation
else
check.
was
All
doing the
right.
work too.
Can I give myself a bard? No, I can't give myself a bardic inspiration. Shit. Okay.
I will assist you as I'm familiar with what needs to be done in the cemetery since I'm a paladin and all.
Advantage.
Whenever.
I'm I'm keeping a lookout. If I
18?
see any shadows move, I'm gonna warn everybody, and let's hopefully get the fuck out.
As you move around, you notice shadows because they're your own.
Oh, we gotta go.
Attack!
No, it's fine.
I stabbed my shadow.
That
You look
that's
around.
That's what
the
Lyra's been attacking this entire time. Is her own
building
shadow.
seems to be pretty abandoned. There's a spot with a small cot of sorts where someone has potentially been kind of hanging out, sleeping. Some random miscellaneous bits of food. It seems like she's been sheltered here for a while and not under the best conditions. So far, you see nothing that suggests any sort of ritual.
Fuck. Well, let's get out of here. We can try to find out where she would have went, but
We could
hopefully,
just burn the entire forest down.
no. That would
We'll
be
be able to
counterproductive.
hide then.
That would be
They are dead trees.
counterproductive.
It'd be
That
pretty
would be
quick.
counterproductive.
The only thing we've ever actually figured out so far is one, the plan that the king had in mind was a little bit more underhanded than we originally thought. And then two, we actually have absolutely nothing else. We don't have any proof about anything going on here. We can't just make
Doesn't matter if we have
accusations.
proof.
Actually, my iPhone was recording the entire thing!
I don't require proof to operate off of these instances.
Unfortunately,
as long
we
as I'm
can't
not
just.
sure I appreciate that.
Listen. The legal system is one I greatly respect, and if what they've said is true, as their eyewitness testimony will bring, that means that they've implicated someone in something very big. Now, they are currently no longer willing to testify, but that doesn't mean I have to turn a blind eye to other evidence should it arise at the point of my investigation.
But you do realize we're up against the kingdom here. It's like the law. The king is the law here.
We are up against a spoiled little brat who seems to believe that he can starve his own people and force them into submission, and that is not something I am 100% keen on following through
I mean,
with.
I'm not actually entirely sure it's the king himself.
Well, then I would like to know the difference. Wouldn't
why
you?
was the king using his father's name for the bandits then?
Perhaps the bandits had dealings with the previous king.
Perhaps it was the previous king, after all!
It is worth noting she did just refer to the king, not the new king.
She did say the new
I'm
king's
assuming you guys have
regime.
left the building at this point, right?
Yeah, we're
talking
gone.
outside?
We're out.
Yeah,
of here.
we're noping the fuck out.
Okay, so I will say this: as you leave, you do notice that the kind of mist seems to be leaving the area, heading off behind, like the direction of behind the building.
Oh, I'm going to go check behind the building.
No, don't.
Wait,
oh my god. That's where the bad stuff is.
I'm gonna go take a short rest on this pillar while they go investigate.
You have to investigate.
We don't have to. This isn't our job.
We do have to investigate. It's part of it. I would like to investigate.
Go ahead.
You, cop, ma'am. You want to do some investigating?
She's baby raging, but if you ask her, she'll do it.
Please come over here real fast. I'm in need of your baby rage, evidently.
That's when she realizes that she should probably drop her rage.
I need a good cop, bad cop buddy right now.
Exactly. Guess which one you get to be?
The good cop?
Are you...
I'm good cop.
I want to be good cop.
This is not open for debate.
You
All right,
should
well-
have assisted me, as I have a positive investigation modifier.
Yes, but I'm the good cop to your bad cop. That's how I'm offering you help here.
Whoever, roll another investigation.
I am helping you. Just
Okay. Cool.
Boy,
Thanks.
howdy.
She's tired, okay?
As far as you can tell, the mist just kind of And everything seems to be cleared up. You don't see anything in your vicinity.
I would assume it left with her, and that's just the direction she went in.
Maybe.
Assume away.
Can I go over to the mist and cast Thunderwave?
As you can see, that there is no more mist. It is completely gone.
Hmm.
It
Did it look
seemed
like
to have faded. Like,
Oh,
it's gone.
did it go with the
Faded.
wind?
Like a douchebag's hair.
It didn't seem to travel much further past the trees nearby the building.
I'm going
Like
to follow.
the rocks, it seemed to evaporate, like as if the wind was heading in that direction, but there's nothing, like it didn't travel too far without evaporating.
Before we
So
continue
there-
any further, we should probably recount a few things. First of all, we don't know the true extent of her powers, alright? That's one thing. Second
But we
thing,
can't grapple
do
her.
any of us here have any type of tracking capabilities at all?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The police officer.
Second of all, who else knows what we know right now?
We do.
I think
I
only
said
us.
who else knows what we know?
Relying on you?
I believe only us.
So maybe we should probably, instead of in the dead of night, go back and report this to the village so that way they know about it. So that way,
What
in
if
case
she-
it becomes a bigger problem and we die or something. I'm not
What
saying
if
we
she-
do that.
What if she gets away while we're doing this?
I'm pretty sure she's
Then-
already gotten away.
I think we can track her.
Congratulations! The blight on the
What if they
forest is
just-
gone and the village can return to normal.
What if they just kill us as a result of us knowing?
Well, because clearly the king of these people is not trying to poison his own people. It's the king
Listen,
of Avalon that's trying to
We
kill.
shouldn't tell them about what she said. We should just tell them that we dealt with the problem.
Well, but we didn't actually.
We
deal with
didn't.
the problem.
Listen,
Exactly.
she's
that's the
gonna
point. I would
report-
like to return with
She
the problem
knows-
dealt with.
She
that's
knows who,
deceitful.
we're not going to be able to find her. She's gone.
If she can teleport, she's not going to leave any traces that we can track.
There's also
Maybe
the
she
fact that she's going to tell her superiors, who just so happen to be our superiors, and they're going to fucking kill us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the fuck out of Dodge and stay away from
How to get
Aberron.
her first. Also, her superiors,
Okay.
she's not bound to them in the sense that she would do their bidding. They were threatening her lives. She wouldn't come to them and tell them she failed.
Well, she didn't fail.
Listen,
She did.
she did exactly what she was supposed to do, and she's not exactly going to go cold turkey on this. I'm not fucking playing with chances here, and just hope that she doesn't tell on us.
And that's why you won't be remembered.
I don't care if I'm alive, I'm fine.
Lyra, would you like to help me track this woman?
Yeah, all right.
All right.
I'm gonna go back to
cool.
the. I'm gonna go back to the town.
In order to
that's
protect the citizenry, our primary goal should be to inform the leaders of this particular kingdom. Is it a kingdom? It's just one town. I'm not entirely
It's,
sure.
it's basically a town.
This town of the issues. That should be our primary course of action to prevent further casualties and
we can-
engage the
If we can at least find tracks and we have a basis to go off of, I will go back with you so that we can follow the track later. And if we can't find tracks, then we're fucked anyway.
Even
So
if we find tracks.
Yeah, I at least would like to see if we can find tracks, and then if we can't, or we can, we'll all go back and tell them.
Well, joke's on you. I'm the one rolling, so we won't
I'll
find
give you
anything.
bardic inspiration.
Mamura.
Search for your tracks quickly. This only takes like 6 seconds.
Yeah, Hanataro doesn't want to go up against a mage because he really doesn't have too much he can do against them. He wants
did
to
not
live,
ask.
so he's gonna go back. Like he's not even gonna wait for you. He's just gonna start walking back.
Don't care.
All right. I suppose if before you leave, if you want to attempt, if you're feeling that strongly, and if you want to attempt to make one more investigation check, go ahead.
Have bardic inspiration.
This is at normal, right?
I believe so.
Mhm.
Roll that d6.
It has potential.
That's a
Wow.
17.
17?
That's a 17.
Why did you roll twice? Stop
Oh.
cheating in video games.
I clicked twice, I guess.
It
Yeah.
keeps doing it. My stat track thing.
I cook so slowly.
As far as you can tell in the area, there have been no tracks.
All right.
The
let's
only
go.
thing you see is kind of the movement that pre-exists with you guys kind of moving through the area.
We go back to the village.
I assume
Packing it
like
up.
me and the
You
Reginald
guys
had a bit
have
of a head start.
due to voicing your opinions. Yes, you already have a head start.
So Hanataro is actually like straight up complaining at this point. It's just like, I can't believe that guy. His fucking head's so far up his own ass he doesn't see the bigger picture here. We're dead. That's what we are if we even talk to the guards that brought us here.
No, I think the people we just fought were dead. Those are dead. We're still alive. If you are dead, you would have been turned.
That's true.
There is the irony of bringing up the other
Them.
person can't see a bigger picture and then stating that your life is the most important thing.
Well, as you guys make your way back to the town, it is definitely nighttime this time.
I start yelling as we enter the grounds of the town, like,
Oh my
"Be
God.
wary, townsmen, for we return with tidings of our search.
Oh god, this can
It
only
is
mean
10
bad
p.m.
things.
and not
The-
all is well."
The guard that greeted you in this town is just kind of looking at you guys like, oh, they're back, and he still has this much energy from the beginning of the day to the night. It's just
It's incredible.
Yes, I'll have to get
Wow.
another drink. But for now, just know that there's a crazy lady on the loose. She can disappear. She can summon the undead, and she's trying to kill you all. So be careful.
I will approach and be like,
what? What are you? Huh?
Is-
What is he
is-
talking about?
is Yorgel okay? Is he ready to receive some information?
I can certainly go and check. Yeah.
That would be
Do
wonderful.
you want? Would you in your company like to follow?
Of course, I'll follow with you. I walk with him.
Alright.
Hanataro is keeping his head like on a nervous swivel, trying to see if there are any agents of Aberon. Is it Aberon or
Avalon.
Avalon.
Avalon. Is it Avalon or Abalon?
Avalon.
Okay.
Let me
This
type.
is-
Let me type that.
Just making
It's on
sure.
the back.
Okay. All right. Cool. I wrote it down
I'm sorry.
originally correctly.
It's Avalon.
All right. I got it. So this is like
it's
any agents of
Avalon.
any agents of
It's
Avalon around here. If he sees the guards, he's pretty much gonna try to turn the cheek. He's gonna try to hide as much as he can.
what is it?
Perception.
Perception, probably.
Yes. Perception check.
That's a +3 and a nat 20. That's a 23.
Jesus Christ. Well.
He is very nervous right now. He does not like the situation. He's just some guy
Well-
that found 2 swords and is trying to make some money, and this happens. He's in the middle of a fucking coup between nations right
Alright.
now, and he does not like it.
As you guys make your way back to the, and I still cannot remember, like the small town hall building. After the battle, Hantaro is, needless to say, paranoid about what is going to happen. As he's keeping his eyes peeled in seeming every direction, you
Like an owl.
happen to notice a figure on one of the rooftops, just barely.
Can I make anything
And
out?
Whoops.
as you kind of look in its direction, it seems to immediately be gone. You blink and you kind of like do a double take, like as if, did you see something or did you not?
All right. This is happening now. Well, he's gonna take it as absolute fact and not just like paranoia getting to him. And as soon as they're like inside of any type of building, he immediately puts a chair in front of the door.
All right, you guys make your way inside the building, and you do such. The guard looks very puzzled. Like, are you okay?
Listen, are there like
He's-
any like windows or anything in this
he's
place?
a
No
little
particular
spooked.
reason.
I mean, as he kind of motions towards the very large room with windows, several on each side.
I'm gonna need more
Yeah,
chairs.
there's
And he
plenty of
starts
windows.
carrying chairs to the
Chairs
windows and
don't
like try
block
to.
windows. What are
Well,
you doing?
Well, I can tell you this. There was only a couple chairs at the front. Otherwise, it's pretty much like benches.
Yeah, just you're
for people
fine.
It's okay. I can take the benches
Worst-
apart and use them
worst
as
case-
like
Sir,
nail them to
you
the
not-
wall.
Can you not touch? Can you not start moving stuff around?
No,
You know
listen,
that
this
okay.
is for all of our own
You know
good.
that this wouldn't stop them.
It
It
stopped them
wouldn't
enough.
delay them, however.
It would delay
Not
them.
even if they
Not
were. If she
significantly,
can summon, if she
but-
can summon undead, it wouldn't even delay them.
I don't
Listen.
think she's the one he's worried about.
There are
I'm
agents
just
everywhere.
saying.
Do you not see the ears on
Oh
the
my
walls?
God, please, allow me to handle this. You sound crazy.
You're crazy for
Are
not
you-
fucking taking this more
So,
seriously.
We.
I don't want to upset the elder. Should he stay back? Should he
I
just
think
stay
it's
here?
best if he waits in the foyer.
Okay.
Have you
um,
lot
whoever-
signed anything yet?
Lyra, come with me. Ignore him. He's had a
I
bit of a
will
day.
follow.
All right. You try and stay there. I don't want you freaking out anyone.
course not.
Maybe you'll calm down a little bit if you have some privacy.
Wait, hold on. You're gonna leave me alone.
Hanataro, if you
Is
if
there a
you see
reason
anything
you
of-
should be with us?
I
if you
can't
see
think of
anything
one.
of issue, simply call out to the Lord Brad, and I will be at your side.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
We-
After you guys continue through, the guard's like, just one moment, please.
Of course.
Dips into the other room for a moment. In a moment, you hear
I open
some
the door.
yelling.
I open the door immediately.
What? What is it? What? Get out of here! I
Hold
don't.
on. We have an update on some situations we've been sent to. We were sent south.
Okay. I know. I am busy. I have paperwork.
This
Can
is
you
important.
just hold on out there for 5 minutes?
No, it cannot wait.
Reginald,
Your entire
please.
citizenry is in danger. Do
Yeah,
your
then
job as their
The
leader.
entire citizenry is not in danger.
Have you look outside and tell me their entire citizenry is in
The
danger?
entire citizenry is not in danger.
They have been in danger for the past week.
Yes,
God!
but
Deal with this. I'm busy.
please set
them
back
out.
for 5 fucking seconds. Just work with me.
You folks need to tell. You cannot just barge in here.
You hear
I know,
screaming
I'm
from the other
sorry.
room. No, it was just a mouse. Never mind.
I'm sorry
Just
for
skip
him.
it. And I close the door
Just-
and I go back in the
And I
other room.
pull Reginald back and just there's a way to do this. Just wait.
The guard shuts
No.
the door behind you guys.
I do not leave. I'm not leaving. I do not let
He's
myself be pushed out.
Attempting to shut the door on you.
I will break that door down.
Lyra, can you pull him back for 5 seconds so we can have a civilized conversation?
I will make an athletics check.
I will contest that.
All right.
This is by far one of the worst assignments I've ever been on.
Same.
You haven't been on any assignments.
I've been working for the Church of Brad for years.
Ha!
Oh, Church of Brad does not outweigh my fists.
All right, so you
Does
pull
not
him
weigh
back.
the
and
law.
we will wait.
You hear some yelling. It's loud
Where's the yelling from?
from the room that you barged into.
Can we make out what is being said?
We can make
You
out.
Can attack.
Oh, whoa.
You can insight or Perception. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception roll.
Yeah, I do have a
12.
-1 to this after all. 14.
All right. Well,
now I
20.
decide to roll well.
Most of it sounds like kind of a muffled mess. Lyra, you're able to make out. What is wrong with those people? Can they not wait for a few minutes? I have some work to do. Yes, I will speak to them. Go out there and tell them. Just 2 seconds, please. And as you're kind of making this out, the door kind of creaks open. The guard is a little shaky. He was. Yorgel will see you in just a moment, please. One second.
She
I
will.
will not be
very
bothered.
respectfully-
And
I care for his people, and I'll go back to Hanataro.
all right,
Okay.
good.
He is currently
Thank you.
he has made a
Wonderful.
barricade out of one of the benches, and it's basically pointed outwards towards the door in case it gets burst open or something.
As after Reginald leaves, Aloran turns to Lyra and he goes, "He knows he's not the king, right? He knows that this is like a member of like a council board. Like, it's not that
He
kind
is-
of concept."
He is still trying to do his best, and it's a lot harder to do
It's-
that with many eyes on you.
It is counterproductive.
Agreed, but if you have something you are working on, starting something else is also difficult.
No, I know. I mean that Reginald's outbursts are counterproductive.
Debatably. They have their places. That was not one of them, but they have their
Yes,
places.
they need to be put in those places. Is all I'm asking for is that we have some amount of decorum and self-control before I get
You hear
fucking.
stomping coming towards the door.
Sounds awful
Door
like a
shit.
mic
The last-
stand getting
Which
moved.
door?
The door to Yorwol's room.
Okay.
All right. I will see you now, but you better make this quick. I don't know how many times I need to meet with you in a day.
I enter in, and I will just say very quickly, we moved south to interpret the member of the Rot. We believe that there is a conspiracy being set forth by some sort of mage to keep up a rot in the city.
Conspiracy.
Yes, she claimed to have been paid off by somebody. I don't know who, but that was as much as we could get before she was able to summon the specters and pull us off, or get herself.
Specters.
Pull us off.
Okay. And what proof of this? Where is this culprit? I asked you to bring someone here. To hold
Correct.
someone responsible.
Perhaps that you didn't hear where I said she got away.
And I'm sorry. How capable are you folks? See, if this is the type of behavior
I cast charm
that the
person.
king is provide.
Fuck this guy.
Go ahead and
Roll me a wisdom
all
save.
right, so wisdom saving. They're all right.
I'm pretty sure we're worse than the king.
Where the fuck is the die there?
Just about as incompetent,
what's-
though. I mean,
What's the save on that?
14.
It does not work.
if I was the king, I
fuck.
wouldn't hire us.
What are you trying?
I was nearly trying
Are
to
you
calm
interrupting me?
down. I was about to, yes.
Listen, if this is the type of help that the new king over there is trying to provide, incompetent fools who let someone get away,
And what
then
have you
why
done?
should I sign this treaty? I have my top men on the job.
Exactly.
Top.
And we have come back
And
to
they
report.
didn't even find her when she was 10 feet out of the fucking castle.
This is a castle.
No, wait, hold
Yeah,
on a
I'm
second.
being
We don't
I'm
want
being
them signing the. This is
How
a little
far
bit.
away
This
was
is,
she? We don't have a castle near here. You have a
There was-
castle in Avalon.
She was in the graveyard. Why can I not be metaphorical with anyone in this fucking town?
Look, I need straight answers here. I don't need your metaphors.
I got
need
a bit of
confident
a.
soldiers.
I should bring the conversation down to your level, correct?
a
What
confident
it stands to
How
be.
rude and disrespectful.
I agree. You interrupted me. Now, as I was saying beforehand, right down that way, right at the graveyard, a place that you were neglecting, that you told us that you didn't see any circumstances for
Oh,
us to go
come
there,
on.
is exactly
Casters?
where we found the rot. Exactly where we found it.
Sighs, and they pace back over to their seat.
This
Kinda
is the
slouch
information.
down. Fine,
That-
I will admit, we didn't take the theories of curses seriously. But do you realize how many excuses, so many things, so many fingers pointed in how many directions that we have to go through?
Correct, and it's wild that it took us one day to find the culprit.
It is that she will
And how
speak
many
up.
rumors did you listen to?
she
Just
will
that
speak
one.
up and say, "Well, I understand you cannot chase every lead simultaneously. We just wish to report on what we have discovered. It just so happened we got lucky with the first try."
Beginner's
We'll
luck.
try. Yes, she is very much trying to be respectful, as she is mechanically a soldier, but understands the workforce. And so she's just trying to be like, we are not saying we are better than you.
It's
We are
almost
simply,
all that Aloran says.
yeah. It's like we have found the culprit much sooner, and we just wish to bring this up with you now, as
So
this is
what-
something on your plate.
What do you expect right now with
Well,
someone on the loose?
she is no longer has any incentive to go through with the rot mission. What I expect is that she will probably move on, and we will catch her wherever else she goes. But for now, it appears
And if
as
she
though
comes back,
if she comes back, you know exactly where to find her. You're welcome.
and fearing for the worst, what if she turns up here?
Well,
Do you know what she can do other than rotting the town?
she can has an ability to disappear into the mist.
Helpful.
Perhaps step in
Well,
it. Maybe a misty
it's-
step of some kind.
It's been incredibly helpful for her evading capture. I don't yet, though, know her combat capabilities, as at least she seemed as though she couldn't take on the four of us.
Just a little bit of table talk, just real fast. Don't we do we not want him to not sign the treaty?
I would so. I mean, in personal reasons, I don't care whether he signs his allegiance to the king. My point here is I'm making moves for myself. I notice I haven't even brought up the treaty with the king. We are envoys of Avalon, so I'm not going to bring up that we are tied to Avalon because that looks badly on us.
Well,
All right, I was
at least from
making
their
sure.
perspective, you did come, and I technically have said that you're on a mission to deliver goods of relief. That's why he sent you to go and do your thing.
Correct. But that's why I'm saying that
So-
I'm not bringing up the fact that the conspiracy we believe to be tied to the king in some way,
Ah,
because that would reflect badly on us. So that's why I said that I don't know who is responsible.
gotcha. All right, so where we stand right now is someone with certain magical properties, powers, if you will, that, as far as you know, has gone away somewhere, and you are assuming they're going to stop acting out on the town due to no allegiance to anyone.
They appear to have no reason to continue. Over the discussion of the rot, it seemed as though they were forced, like their hands was forced into doing something. And with our presence sort of scaring them away, it feels as though it's unnecessary.
So,
However, we will be present at least for the night here, so you can look forward to our vigilance.
now when you say that they were forced, did they say who's forcing them to attack our kingdom?
They did not. We were unable to get that information from them before they disappeared.
Well, I guess you guys found the source of the rot. But until I see results, until I know that my town is safe, at the moment, you've been proven useful only for knowledge. That is something that, again, with luck, you've stumbled upon. Other than that, you can feel free to spend the night in our local housing. Not free.
Understood.
Find
Thank you.
housing as you will, pay for it as you will, but you are welcome within the walls of the town. And on your return, you can tell your king or whomever you report to, we accept the offering, but shall not be signing anything this day. And thank you for the offer.
Of course, your patience and good favor are ever welcome.
If
Come
you
now, Lyra.
and your men have found this culprit and actually returned him to me, maybe I would have reconsidered. But for now, that is all. Now please,
Of course.
out with you.
Right, let's go.
And as we leave, I'm gonna smack him once behind his head, just to be like, "What are you doing?"
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The moment the door's shut.
I am.
Which the door will slam
I
behind you.
am painting us in the most positive light I can, given how the situation went back there.
You are actively annoying him simply because you wanted to be right. That was not painting us in the best manner if you do not carry yourself in a respectful one.
I carry myself fine. It was him who got disrespectful. And
You
it's
like-
those lot that are upsetting everyone.
You carry yourself incorrectly as your head is so far up your own ass that you cannot walk straight.
I can walk fine. My posture has never been an issue.
You guys walk out to the main room and you see that Hanataro has a pot on his head. And he's currently just huddled around in a nest of benches he has made.
The
Are we
that
constantly
is-
cutting out?
I think you're right now.
No?
I quit and rejoined.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
Uh,
I just.
the guard that was in the building with you guys is just kind of sitting on one of the corners, just kind of shaking his head. I don't know what to do. Can you take? And he looked up.
Hanataro.
Oh, you guys are done. Can you please take your friend and go? He's causing a
Hanataro,
ruckus.
please, we need to go find lodging for the night, and we need to watch our own asses.
Do you not understand the problems we are in right now?
We are in no greater problems than
This is not a
we
problem
were
that
in
you can just
before.
stab away. This is the opposite of the problem I signed up for.
All problems can usually be stabbed away. Now come on, let's go.
Not this one. Not this one.
Oh my god, you are acting like a madman. Please, just come with me to the lodgings, and we can sleep in shifts tonight. We can watch over. You'll be safe.
But what if we're found?
We won't be.
You should probably assume we already are.
We're
It's
fine.
true, there
The
was
eyes
a
of the
guy on a
Lord can
roof.
see everywhere, then the eyes of man can as well.
Right.
There was a guy on
Not
a roof
usually how that
that
works.
watched us go in here, so I mean, like, there was that.
Why did you not tell anyone?
Oh, I thought you guys knew. You know, with your
I
your
cannot-
superiority, you know, your half angel part. I thought maybe you just assumed that you were good, you know, and I let
I
you
did
carry on
assume
like
I
that.
was fine. Well then, I'll help you. No one will see you come to the lodgings. I can ensure this.
Okay, prove it.
I tap you and I turn you invisible. Just
Holy shit.
all right. Now let's all stick
Um,
together.
Okay.
Now let's stick together and let's just find a place to sleep for the night.
Hanataro, who
shouldn't be a
can't
hard
see,
con-
trips over a bench.
You can see just because
That's-
you're invisible.
No,
does
he
not-
can't see his own legs, though, so he just falls over the bench. trips
What
on it.
the fuck is wrong with you? You know what? Maybe we don't need him. I'm starting to.
You don't know that he fell over the bench because he's invisible.
Yeah, we don't even know. Yeah, we're all gonna walk out.
Yeah, you just hear the massive thud real fast.
Fine.
The
I'm fine,
guard's
I'm fine.
watching, just not understanding what is going on. He's like, I just want him to go. I hate this job.
We're leaving.
He looks back up as you guys are leaving. One of the benches kind of shifts as and he's like, what? As Hantaro kind of invisibly bumped into a fucking bench, not being able to control his own balance as you guys finally leave the building.
All right, we will find lodging for the night, and we will sleep in shifts to kind of watch over the town. I would like to, if this place back here exists, I would like this room with the 3 windows that face in different directions. That looks great for what we need.
All right.
Can't see it
Sure.
on
That
the stream right now, but yeah.
you guys approach the building, and then you enter said building.
It's just someone's house.
Yeah, it's someone's house. So we're just like, hey.
I hope
We have
not.
commandeered this location in the name of Brad.
Yeah, as
Leave
an
it-
officer.
Hell, what can I do you gentlemen for?
Please tell me this isn't me.
We are. Yeah. Is this an inn by chance?
Sure.
All right. We would like to
Money.
accommodate that. We would like to borrow that room upstairs, the one with an overlook. We are under conscript by the Council of Elders to keep watch over this town for anything odd that might happen tonight.
Are we?
now.
We are. I can deception check if you want, but
I feel like if any deception check was going to happen, it would be when you flat out lied to the elder.
Okay, yeah. So you just want the one room for
Yes,
the 4
and
of
by
you?
any chance,
Yeah.
are you a spy of some sort?
Why, yes, I am actually.
As-
You must
as
die.
I? No, I don't think so.
Inside.
Right, I
Insight
believe that.
check.
He's a sleeper agent.
I don't know if I can believe
We
you.
kill an old lady and steal her house.
Insight. That'll be a nat 20, baby. Is this bitch a spy?
You can stare deeply within her soul. You lock her eyes to your helmet holes and stare for a few moments. She's perfectly fine. She's just an old lady.
Guys, I think the Lord Brad is telling me that this woman is not guilty.
Are you
Wonderful.
guilty? Are
If
you a
have-
spy?
If you have
The only
anything
thing
else that you
I'm
would like
guilty
to-
for is some freshly baked cookies in the oven.
I don't
That
think
sounds
that's
wonderful.
Like-
It's not something that you can
You
be
like
guilty
them?
of.
They're
It's just-
complimentary.
Oh, nice. Wonderful. How much for the singular room?
We'll get to that in a moment, fellas.
Yeah. Bill the
300
government,
gold
please.
pieces.
It'll be on the bill. I'll let you know in the morning.
Perfect. And
It's. I'm
Sorry.
assuming you guys can pay. That is.
yeah, of
I
course.
know what. I trust you. You guys okay?
I will give
Trustworthy
her.
chap.
I will give her 2 gold to start. Like just yeah. And
Oh,
I'll put that down as a down
my.
payment.
Oh, this is more than please. I can't accept this much.
Oh no, please! You're helping us.
Oh well, if
Watch
you do
over
say
your
so.
town.
Thank you.
Yeah. he was ready for that.
She fucking opens her purse and just, bloop, well, right this
Taro.
way. You want the top room floor? You got it.
Yeah.
Follow
Alright.
me. And she slightly hobbles her legs in quick succession. And you guys follow her upstairs. And
Yeah.
Yes. Here's the room. I totally wasn't sleeping in here tonight myself. And please enjoy.
No problem. And we will.
Hanataro, still invisible, thanks the woman.
And
That's
then,
my
Yeah.
own scene 7.
then Lyra will
Greg?
clear her throat and be like, sorry, there was something stuck in my throat. Thank you.
Oh, that's all right. I just thought it was my dead husband. That's all.
Nope.
No.
Enjoy. Hopefully he speaks to you tonight.
No, he's
No, he's-
dead.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
I
much
can
poorly dead.
exercise him. Exercise him. If you like.
I think that those services are not ones we're offering for the night.
Well, I mean, if he speaks to you, go for it. I mean, usually I speak to him at night, but
Yeah,
hey, and
he's
she like
thugged, Jesus.
I'm
she
not a
kind of
cleric. I guess I'm
nibbles
All
on
right.
one of the gold coins for a minute, and she's like, hey, yeah, she puts it back
All
in her
right,
purse. All right, enjoy
you-
the night.
All right, dear, go downstairs now.
I'm sure my hubby won't mind me sleeping out in another room tonight.
All right. Good night. And we'll begin our watch over the town.
Oh, wait,
Alright.
so we should probably have ourselves a small little meeting.
Yes.
How are we going to move forward? Because all of our faces are now attached to each other.
You're right. Who gets the bed and who gets the couch?
I don't much care who gets the
I
better.
wear a helmet.
True.
I've
Okay.
slept outside a lot. Like, I'm fine with that.
All right. wonderful.
The bed can easily fit 3 of you. She has
Or
An
one of
enormous
Reginald's. Or one of Reginald's.
So one Reginald will not be sleeping in the bed.
mm,
Well, hold on. Are we all,
Listen,
am I sleeping with two
but she
ladies?
does-
Is that
she
what's
does
happening
have, she,
I am not a
she
lady.
does have a
You
small
will
love
not be
seat in the
sleeping with
room
me.
as well.
here?
If someone wants the love seat couch.
I believe she's the shortest, so Lyra will offer to take it.
Hanataro is just gonna sleep on the floor.
I take the bed.
No. Yeah, don't let me stop you. You three big men can take the bet.
3.
I take the bed. But as I lay down, I'm just like, for your information, Hanataro, the way I see it, if we're all in this together, that means we're all covering each other's backs.
Well,
There's a knock on the door.
Oh, I thought
Are
that was
these
the
the
window.
cookies?
I cast message to the person behind the door. Who is it?
Philip?
my swords are drawn from the other side of the door, still
I cast
invisible.
Mage Hand and open the door. Yes.
Oh, Philip's awake early tonight. So he's opened the door for me.
Oh yes, he's a wonderful doorman. Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, yes, and you just see the obvious plate of cookies in her hand.
Whips out a dagger and chucks it at you.
Is it less than 10 pounds?
That's a 10-pound cookie, baby.
'Cause then I can pick it up with Mage Hand and just bring it over to me.
Yeah, there's definitely not 10 pounds of cookies here.
All right, wonderful.
Then do we
Just
even
make-
want her around?
Is she
She's-
10 pounds?
She seems like a liability. No.
You can't make 10 pounds of cookies. What are you?
So are you lifting the plate from her with Mage Hand?
Yeah.
All right. So,
No, Mage Hand itself is not necessarily invisible, so.
No, it's not. You can see like a
you
very
forget, she is an old ass lady who cannot see that well.
yeah, and it's like a spectral hand. So if anything, it would just kind of look like almost see through.
Oh, I didn't realize Philip could also. What the fuck?
All right, dear. It's time for you to go downstairs now and give the guests their privacy.
You sound different tonight, Phil. All right.
Yep,
well,
I've been
you-
trying a new voice.
He has something in the ghost
Oh.
throat.
Oh, okay. Well, you boys need anything? Make glass of milk.
He's
No,
got
we're
something-
fine. Thank you.
He's got something caught in his esophagus.
God damn.
God damn.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
So,
It's
the way I
exact-
see it, like, as soon as she leaves, it's just like, the way I see it, we got a few options here. We could try to kiss ass as much as possible, get in Avalon's good side.
I can do that.
I don't really care for that option. I don't think it's
That
gonna
is not
turn
a
out
course
that
of
well.
action I can condone.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm
Sure.
just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying it's an option. I'm not saying it's even one I want to take. The second option is to run away very far and never look back.
That one's
I
not
hear the
mine.
other side of the world is looking nice this time of year. So I mean,
I refuse
These
to believe
people are
that.
in danger, and I'm not condone
And
that
Taro
action
seemed to
either.
be extremely excited about that option.
I like how being offered like, oh, well, let's just get on their good side. Lyra was like, oh yes, this is the most logical option, and everyone else was like, I would rather die, thank you.
I was down with that. I don't mind.
all
I
right,
don't
so,
think you could swallow your pride.
I worked for a king before.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. So running away is not an option either. He says out loud. Different plan inside his head as a backup, but. All right. So then we can't condone this, right? It's-
Condone it.
If this is how
There-
the king is gonna run his new country and alliance, I don't feel
Agreed.
like
The-
it's a good
The
idea.
methods
that
are
we should just let
deplorable
it.
and
Okay, shut up.
vulgar.
I'm pretty sure you've done nothing but lie since we've met you. So I mean,
That's not true. I told you I was an angel, and I am.
Technically,
No.
you're an Asmare, which is not an angel.
It's the same
You're not a
thing.
celestial.
what the hell? How do you guys know so much about angels?
I am a
He's a
paladin, for God's
He's a
sake!
paladin, I'm an asshole.
Okay.
Right.
Now, there's somebody powerful enough to strong arm a witch that can summon
Brad,
the
of
dead.
course!
No, that's not. I was talking about the witch.
Oh wait, Brad is strong enough.
I guess Brad.
Do
I
you
guess
doubt
Brad
the
is.
power of our Lord?
No, I never said
Please,
that.
if
I was talking about the
anyone-
other side of things.
Anyone on the whole block would like to sleep tonight, please don't antagonize his god.
No, it wasn't what I was talking about. I was talking about the witch we met today. Somebody was strong enough to force her to work under them. Right?
So
Or
we
if
just
he even
forced
wants
her to
forced,
work under us.
it's entirely possible she was still like just paid for it, you know? It's also that.
No, under my charm person, she had no reason to really lie to us. She said that her hand was forced.
I don't know, people lie to their friends all the time.
I can't say that.
Pointed look at Lauren.
I can't believe that that's true.
I don't know what you're talking about. I
Wait,
never told a lie to you guys in my entire life. Anyway.
The lowest I can roll on a deception check is an 18.
Why must I be the only honest man in the room?
Listen, at
I'm
least
a
I'm not
fucking
lying.
paladin.
Listen, at least I'm not lying for the reasons they are. No, I don't think the paladins
Yes.
lied once.
You're-
Yeah.
Yes, your lies are generally to make yourself seem cooler.
Listen, okay, it's a bad world out there. People need to have a good image of yourself. You should know all about
agree.
that.
Yes,
However-
if we're on the same page, why
however-
do we fight so often?
I don't think we should be just letting everybody in on a lie that's just going to hurt them.
I agree. What lie is causing harm here?
Well, you didn't tell them that they still are thinking about signing the peace treaty. I don't think that's a good, or the alliance treaty. I don't think that's a good idea.
They
at
don't
this
plan to
point.
sign it anytime soon. And,
But it's still on
for
the
that, we
table.
should be thankful. I
Now, I may
agree, but
not
we
be
can't
very
really.
wise, but I am quite intelligent. And to be perfectly franked, excuse me, again, not very wise. Overall, it would still be preferable for two nations to be at peace than at war, regardless of the means to acquire that. Stopping the
Right.
witch is our primary goal, in my opinion.
Listen,
And the secondary to that is preventing a war, which means that this peace treaty does need to be signed one way or the other. I would prefer not to do it through lies and deceit, however.
I would also prefer to do it that way, but if we are sent from Avalon and we tell them that Avalon is the one that planned to starve them out, that doesn't make us look good, and that throws away the whole treaty. They might even see it as an act of war and immediately jump on the possibility.
No.
I don't.
I tried putting down the
Oh.
door back.
Yeah.
I thought this entire job was going to be just very easy money. I thought that was just going to kill a couple of people every now and again that got uppity, and then I'd be fine. Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't think
Well-
we'd be getting into the middle of fucking politics down here.
I am so sorry to hear that. You are still invisible if you would like to go. However, it lasts for about 20 more minutes.
It's silent for a little bit.
That's what I thought.
I don't know where to go, okay? I don't know where
Yeah.
to go.
Exactly. Your allies are here. We stand with each other for now.
Accept Brad into your heart and you will never be alone, young man.
What he
With
said.
with that being said, what are your guys' actions for right now?
My action for right now, we're going to sleep in shifts and we are going to watch over for any fuckety stuff that happens over the night.
Yes.
And,
now I
and long
will
rest.
ask this: who eats the cookies?
I have a helmet
Lero
on. I
would have-
literally can't.
Leo would have eaten the cookie.
I would have eaten a
Hanataro-
cookie. I would have
Hanataro
already
would've-
eaten a cookie by now.
Hanatara would have eaten 3.
You would have eaten.
Very
Okay.
specifically three.
So
It's
the only
okay.
person-
We know she is not a spy. I did roll a nat 20 in my insight.
That is
That's-
true.
That doesn't mean they were not poisoned by someone else.
That's true.
Listen, all I'm
Like
saying
Philippe.
is it's
It's
not
Ghost
necessarily it's not necessarily like if you think you hear your dead husband, it doesn't necessarily mean you're actually hearing your dead husband, but it also doesn't mean you're crazy.
Mm.
Yeah,
Alright,
3 of us ate
so
cookies.
who is taking the first shift? And how long of a
Hanataro
shift
would
are
not
you
be able
doing?
to sleep right now,
I will-
regardless.
Okay, so Hanataro can take the first 2-hour shift.
I could take the second.
I'll take the third or the last one. Which one you want, Lyra?
She'd want the last.
All right, I'll take the third then.
Who is taking the second shift?
Reginald.
Reginald the Holy!
Okay.
It, is
I'm
okay.
gonna do a bardic inspiration die before I go to bed.
It does only last a certain amount of time, don't they?
I think it's a minute.
It's never important in combat, but like...
All right. So, first shift.
It is also 9:58. I just want to point that out in case
we're-
something
I
happens.
am very well aware of the time.
Alright.
First shift happens.
I swear to God, those cookies are a
Nothing.
red herring, aren't they? You only said that to fuck us up, didn't you?
Would you like to make any?
I am making a perception
Um,
check, okay? I'm making as many as I need.
Yes. Okay.
The bardic inspiration die lasts for 10 minutes, so if you want one, you could at least start your watch off good.
You're
That's
paranoid.
a 10
You're
plus
trying to
a 3, so that's a 13, I guess, plus a d6?
run. You see nothing?
Yeah.
Nothing's happening at night.
He
You eyeball the
reluctant-
windows.
He,
Nothing's
see
happening.
I don't see anybody. I don't see a guy on a rooftop somewhere, or
No, you do not.
I don't see a guy from
shit.
Lord
Ubisoft's
Wars Creek.
Assassin's Creed.
Next shift,
Certain sway.
Reginald the Holy.
I'm here,
Be
and I
quiet.
am perceiving. I have a -1, though. So-
We're gonna say I'm here and I'm queer.
I'm here. Bruh, Brad does not conduct... Well, I mean...
Listen, all right. It's pretty broy. Is all I'm gonna say.
That's true, but it's you have to say no homo afterwards.
Yeah, all you
that's
have to do is wear socks, and there's
Original
no problem.
shift. Are you making
Original
any
shift.
sort of perception check?
It's at a -1. That's a 4.
You can't see anything even kind of through your helmet right now.
It's dark.
Most of your shift is spent fiddling with it, occasionally being able to see, but somehow managing to fuck up and kind of readjusting your helmet every now and again.
Which is weird because
Third
it is
shift.
super glued to your forehead.
Yeah.
So it should be fine.
And yet you're somehow managing. Third shift, perception check.
Gotcha.
This is unneeded tension, okay? If this is all
17.
just for nothing, I'm gonna fucking punch you.
It is at this point where you kind of hear some words, but you can't quite make it out.
Okay.
And you can't pinpoint specifically where they're coming from. Where are you within the room?
I was in the bed, and I got up, and then I assumed I would be just walking between windows.
You hear, Debbie, where are you? My sweet
Oh my
Debbie.
god. Mm.
Oh, it's not what I thought. It was actually a ghost.
Philip, is that you?
Are you-
Debbie is like down the hall to the left or something. That direction.
Where's my Debbie?
I just told you, she's downstairs or something. She's in another bed.
You're not my...
No, we're borrowing the room for the night, alright? It's for the good of the kingdom.
This continues, ignoring pretty much everything you're
Yeah.
saying.
After a while, it's just him being like, nope, not here. Nope, not here.
After about an hour of where's my Debbie? On and off again. After about an hour, it fades off, and you don't hear it.
Alright, wonderful. Next
Fourth
hour of
shift.
my watch.
Fourth shift,
Ira.
What's up?
perception.
Nice. You're
You're
my
talking, I can't
perceiving-
talk.
Absolutely nothing. Even though you have great,
Nice.
you can perceive that everybody seems to be having odd tension throughout the night. You're unsure about what to kind of do. You're unsure about the current events. You have an idea of what you and your crew should do, but that is the end of the shift. That's the end of the night.
Nice.
Everybody's fine. Everybody have a good long rest.
Whew. All right.
Yes, I
Plastic
got my one
explosives
thing
within the cookies do in fact explode, though, so there is that.
Yeah, your stomachs are ruptured.
You
Cookies
wake
are
up
absolutely
realizing that you are dead now.
Of course, the cookies were fine.
Cookies are absolutely fine.
I'm gonna fucking scream, dude.
All right. So is this where
It is at this point that I would like you players to try and think about how you'd like to perceive when we pick back up on the next session in the morning.
Gotcha.
How you want to approach this, what your next step is, if you're going to stay and make up for your mistakes, or just leave and let Avalon know what's going on.
I planned it. Okay.
Choice is up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I want to let you know certain actions that you guys have taken have consequences
Correct.
for later on. And the little telltale games, the GM will remember this, has appeared in the corner several times.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That is all we have today. Thank you guys for
All
playing.
right. No problem, man.
Thank whomever for watching. And with hopefully no issues arising, we will pick this up next Friday.
That's plan.
Thank you, and have a good night.